The victim of a seemingly innocent game is a fantasy role-playing game in which the players create an imaginary character. Characters are then plunged into a fantasy world of invented terrors. The point of the game is to amass a fortune without being killed. Kind of a psychodrama, you might say. It's people deal with problems in their lives by acting them out. There might be a loss of distinction between reality and fantasy, and possibly the loss of life in the process. I'll be back in 3 minutes with another live report.
All right. Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to yet another campaign of Cabins and Killers. If you're familiar with us, then you know what we're all about. But if you're new here, today is something totally different. Typically, I'm running around killing our players, but today, our players are up against something a little different. In fact, one of their own is possessed by a demon, and it's going to take a team of paranormal investigators and a priest to save her. Or maybe not. Maybe everybody dies. Maybe the priest dies. Maybe Becky dies. We'll find out tonight. So let's get our players in here. We have one person in here. Richie Manic. Or not. They're all in after party right now, but they can all jump in at any time because they've done this before and they know how it works. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Richie Manic, aka Mason Winston. I notice nobody else is joining us tonight. I guess there's no game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hey there.
Finally! Well, it was nice of all of you to join us today.
Yeah, we were having a party. Listen, it's fine.
We were talking about
we
Pogs.
were gonna be fashionably late.
Do you guys remember Pogs?
Yeah, I remember Pogs.
Pogs are great.
I have some
Pogs.
Mega Man X Pogs still.
Pogs and
any
slammers. Yes!
They were from Nintendo Power, like 1993 or some shit.
What's on them?
There's just the bosses, like that armadillo, and then there was like a bear and a penguin. I can't remember all of them.
Chill Penguin class.
Yeah.
So I have this ceremonial candle with us today, so that at the end of the game I will blow it out. But for right now,
Blow it
it's
out your
just
ass.
for ambience. All right, so you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Any questions
Kill
before
some
we...
bitches.
Yeah, any questions before we get started?
I'm scared.
Can we start like a Twitter trend of hashtag kill or save Becky?
I think Becky's gonna die. Any predictions before we start?
I think someone's gonna get
We'll clean the
hit in
bathroom
head
this
with
time.
dynamite.
That's my prediction.
Maybe. I think
Yes.
Becky's gonna die. I'm sorry, Becky.
Becky is not gonna die.
I was gonna try to save the mom because, like, you're so insistent that she's gonna die. So it's like, if we try to break the game, just like save the mom.
Save the girl.
Instead of killing Becky, at least exercise her.
We'll try, right?
If she dies, that's game over then, right?
Basically.
Game over for Becky.
Consider
Wait,
that
I don't really
a-
like to
We're all
see
gonna
her.
go out and get grilled cheese.
We'll consider that a critical failure if she dies. A serious failure.
Jenna, I really like your makeup today.
Oh, thank you. I always try on campaign day to do something special.
Yeah, it's real good.
What a beauty.
This is my satanic hooker look. It's actually Unitard, giving me a serious wedgie right now. Perfect for this game today.
It's like a horror version of Fame.
Excellent. Well, let's get started then, shall we?
Ooh.
So, As the sun begins to set on suburbia, a van begins to travel down the road towards a popular street called Dames Street. It's a street specifically for the well-to-do. The houses on the street are worth quite a bit, and they're large. They're older houses, but they are lovely. In this van is a small group of paranormal investigators. They are approaching a house from which they know there is a terrible entity that is trapped inside a young lady by the name of Becky Ho. They received information from Becky's mother. She was crying over the phone that her daughter, there's something wrong with her daughter, and she feels that it could possibly be something paranormal. Now, she's consulted doctors, all types of therapists, and they have come to different conclusions, but none of them could help Becky. And what the team knows is, if it is a demonic influence, and they're not quite sure yet, they're going to make their own assessments, they know they have to destroy or remove whatever brought the entity, the demon, into the house. Now, opposite of them is a priest by the name of Damien Karras. Not unlike the priest in The Exorcist, Damien Karras was also called by Becky's mom in order to help Becky. Becky's mom is thinking, at least she has two different alternatives to help her daughter, and hopefully this might be the last resort. So they're both arriving at Becky Ho's house as the sun slowly begins to set on this day. Who is driving the van for the investigators? Nobody!
Are you asking us,
It's an
or-
automated vehicle that drives on its own.
Becky wins!
I can't drive. I'm the leader.
Right,
I
the
can
lead
drive.
investigator is Patrick Patty McElroy, and he doesn't drive the van because he's above that.
No, I don't believe in driving.
He doesn't believe in driving. In
have a
reality,
DUI
he
also.
never. Yeah, he has a DUI, and he can't drive.
Alright, so I'm taking these turns like pretty fast. And I'm just like, I'm looking around the van, like, alright man, so where is this psycho bitch at now?
The car
All these houses look the
jeers and
fucking same
takes.
to me.
The car jeers and takes corners very sharply, nauseating its passengers.
Oh. Could you slow
Dame
down there?
Street. Oh.
Please don't throw up on me. Please.
I'm a wee bit inebriated right now, so just give me some space.
No.
So what else is new? Alright, come on, wise asses. Are we ready for this?
Yeah, sure. I guess. Yeah.
Right, so we've received word that there's a girl living in this, what looks like a house. She is displaying pretty bad symptoms of possession. It's standard practice, really. We don't know really what's going on, but this is why we're here.
Do you think she's faking it, or do you not know yet?
Well, I wouldn't be the expert on if women are faking, so I guess we'll have to see when we get in there.
Alright.
We can't take it at face value, though. We have to assume that what we're dealing with is a spirit that is vengeful, that is angry. And those are usually the ones that take over the little girls, so...
That's weird.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Sounds good to me. I'm looking for some action. And I like open the door.
They got you pushing too many pencils.
Wait,
Pencils.
Wait. You pull into the driveway, right, before you just jump out of the car?
Oh yeah, I know. I park crooked.
Okay.
You knock over a mailbox.
As you park crookedly in the driveway, you notice there's another vehicle there. It's a dark brown sedan.
I didn't know that their family was this poor. Could not afford a good car.
I don't know much about cars, but that doesn't look like a car that would be owned by a middle-class white family. We have to be on the lookout.
Well,
You guys aren't doing any better. We're all fucking poor in this town.
You
Tell me
got a
about
good
it.
point. This town kind of sucks. I hear the city's nicer.
I hear the church has a lot of money, but I don't want to go into that.
Just as you exit the van, a figure stands up out of the brown sedan. He's wearing all black, and there is a white band around the collar of his shirt. It's clear that
Satanist!
it's clear that he must be a saintly or fatherly figure for a religion. That would be Damien Karras.
Oh God, here they come. Hello, everybody. Come a little bit closer.
I'll stand here. Thanks.
Crowd in, crowd in.
No.
Okay,
Motherfucker, you a man on the cloth, are you?
Listen, child. Please don't use that language around me, okay? I'm only preaching the word of the Lord here. We have a job to do.
Tosspot.
Well, I haven't been much of a religious person since the incident, so,
Incident.
Are you here to help us, or what are you doing?
Well, I've only been informed of so much, but all I can tell you is that I know that there's something going on with this woman's daughter, and that we've been sent to kind of help out and see what's wrong. But everyone, just remember, the word of the Lord is with you all, and He will protect us.
That's bullshit.
Who's we, Father? I wasn't told about any of this.
Well, the four of us, obviously.
Listen, man, you can come with us, but stay out of our feckin' ways. We have our way, you have the way of the church, and they don't usually coincide with each other. So,
Someone keep an eye on him. Priests and young children don't go well together.
Hey, Mr. Priest, sir, is she a redhead, or what's she look like? How old is she?
I believe we should meet with the mother first to kind of discuss things. I've only been told very minimal amount of information.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm into that too.
doesn't treat priests. We'll get along.
So as you all gather in front of the house and give it a once-over, it is a 2-story Tudor house. Looks to be quite large on the inside, possibly. But as you look up at it, it gives you an eerie feeling like death is just crawling all over this house.
Well, lads, in the words of the Mother Virgin Mary, fuck me sideways.
I'd really prefer it if you stopped using that language. Jesus, I'm gonna have to say
I'll try to keep it to a minimum, Father, but I'm not taking any chances.
That's all I ask, my son. Is anyone else getting a weird feeling from this place?
Besides the creepy priest, nothing else.
I'm feeling good. Let's go talk to Mama Demon.
Okay, you can
Sounds
lead
good.
the way, my son.
I'm not your
Hang
son.
on.
Well, thanks.
Hang on. I'll be leading the way here, Father.
Watch out, a
Right.
priest behind you is never a good sign.
Just out of game real quick. What's Peter's character's name?
It's on the, it should be, you can see it right there. Well, no, he changed it later. Okay, so it's actually Patrick McElroy, aka Patty.
Paddy for short.
Patty for short.
So do I wait till you say we go in, or do we just go in?
So as you knock on the door, it takes a moment, and you hear some loud commotion behind the door. But you can hear some feet run up to the door, and then it flies open, and a middle-aged woman with really short, dark hair, exaggerated 70s style eye makeup, and bright red lips answers, "Oh God, I'm so glad you're here. Please come in, come in." And then as each of you come through the door, if you could just kind of describe what your character looks like, who they are, and what they're all about, that'd be wonderful. So who's coming in through first?
That'd be me, Paddy McElroy, lead investigator in this here case of the demon child. I have a brown overcoat on, have a scraggly beard and unkempt hair. My eyesight isn't great, so I kind of look dopey a little bit, but as if I've been drinking. But have
Yeah.
large.
You have a drink.
Yeah, that too.
How old is your character? Like, if we could just like guess by looking at you.
Late 40s to early 50s. I have a large brown overcoat. I have like, I guess, a work shirt and slacks underneath it. I look like I know what I'm doing anyway. Let's put it that way.
All right.
All right, next.
I
guess
think
I'll
the
go
priest
next.
would come in next, right? If he wants to.
So yeah, I'm just wearing black head to toe. Got a black turtleneck on, and then I've got room for the little white piece that goes in the front. I've got a single gold tooth in the front as well. That's awesome. With money I've gotten from the church.
I'm balling, priest.
And I've heard that Becky's mom is paying quite a bit of money to figure out what's going on with her daughter, so I'm really interested in, quote, helping and seeing what I can do to exorcise this demon. I'm about 41, 42 years old, brown hair, part to the side, pretty clean looking, clean shaven.
All right, who's next?
Probably Jonathan Hush. He's wearing probably one too many hoodies, probably because he doesn't like showing himself off. But he does have like bleached white hair for some reason. Like he tried dyeing his hair, it didn't work out. And he's wearing like thick ass nerd glasses. One of them is like broken lens and stuff. So he just like waddles in. He's probably like 17 or 18, probably the intern of the group.
Next is Mason.
All right, so my character is just like, got slick back hair. I've got a black leather jacket, white t-shirt, blue jeans. I'm like early 20s. I've got like that chiseled face look, and I light up a cigarette. I don't even ask. I'm just like, I'm like, so Miss Becky.
No,
what do
Becky
we
is my daughter. I'm Mrs. Ho.
Right, yeah, Mrs. Becky. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. What's going on with your daughter? I mean,
Well, it started about a month ago. She came home from a party and she was vulgar and cursing, and I thought she was just drunk. I grounded her for about a week, but it didn't go away. She got worse and worse, going out late at night, not coming back. I thought she was just being a teenager. But things began to change. She would lock herself in a room, and I would hear loud noises and growling, and things were moving, and every day she was looking sicker and sicker, and we're a good Christian family, okay? And she was just spouting expletives about Satan and the devil, and I don't know where to go now. The doctor said that maybe she could have a split personality, or she's just being a teenager and the therapist couldn't help at all, and she's been on 3 or 4 different types of antidepressants, and I don't know what to do anymore.
all right, man. I
Looking sicker
think
and
we can
sicker?
handle this. But are you sure that she doesn't have boys over?
I've tried to keep our home secure. I lock the doors. I even put a latch on her door to make sure she doesn't get out.
I just walk away and start looking around the house.
Man, what do you mean by looking sicker and sicker?
She's just pale all the time, and for a while she was wearing this dark makeup. I don't know if it's makeup anymore, but she just sounds worse. Her voice is getting deeper. I hope she's not smoking up there. Becky, you better not be smoking up there!
I'm holding my cigarette when I hear her yell.
Dude, put it out, put it out.
Hey, Richie, can you put your mic on push to talk?
Oh, is there a lot of background noise?
You're echoing everybody that's talking.
Ma'am, you are a woman of the Lord, correct?
Yes, I am. We go to your church, Father Karras.
I'm sorry, I must not have just noticed your face. We get thousands of new people at our church constantly.
Well, we've been going to your church for decades.
Goes to show how little he cares.
Have you been donating regularly to the church fund?
Every week, every Sunday.
And what's your donation, ma'am?
Well, we give what we can. We do make good money. I would say it's a fair amount.
Patty's just looking in the food boxes while this is happening.
The food boxes. So there's like cereals that only people of her caliber can afford, like high fiber, delicious foods and fruits and different types of yogurts in the fridge. It's just like, can I help you? Are you hungry?
Yeah,
He's always hungry.
I'm just recording with my camcorder for ghosts, serial ghosts.
Is that a thing? Serial ghosts?
Ma'am, there's a ghost for everything. You name it.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm learning so much already.
Man, I'm just making sure, okay?
Okay.
And then, as I say that, I put a cereal in my mouth.
What's your character's name, Jen?
Her name is Martha Ho.
Martha.
Miss Ho, I'm very sorry. It slipped my mind for a second. Obviously, I know you and your beautiful family. I'm so sorry about that.
Thank you,
But
Father.
absolutely, we will definitely look into your daughter and into current issues. Absolutely. I'm gonna grab and take your hand and just put the sign of the cross on your palm and go back.
Thank you, Father. Another
Jonathan
thing.
goes to join him in the food boxes.
While you're
Pass
doing
my
that,
cereal, man.
Martha pulls Damien, Father Karras, aside, and she says, I didn't want to say this in front of them, but we've noticed that our crucifixes have gone missing.
Missing?
Yes.
What do you mean? You can't find them anywhere?
I'm just making a sandwich right now.
Seems like
Can we
every
make some grilled
day-
cheese?
Every day I walk into a room and
Yes.
there's a crucifix missing.
How many have you had in your house?
Well, we have one for each room, of course. The last one disappeared today.
Oh, dude, Chad.
And you've searched all around and can't find any of them?
Well, I did find one in Becky's room. It was underneath her bed. I don't know why it was there, but I yelled at her. I was like, Becky, why do you have this? This is for the dining room.
Dining room crucifix. Ma'am, I think we need to go take a look at your child. Something very odd is going on.
Yes.
Hey,
please,
do you have any
of course.
beer ghosts?
I've never heard of beer ghosts.
He's telling the truth, ma'am. Sometimes spirits will possess themselves in a case of beer or a wine cellar. It's very dangerous.
Oh, that does make sense. I think she has been drinking. But no, we don't keep a lot of alcohol in the house.
Can you show us where you keep the alcohol so we can maybe possibly find any ghosts, of course?
You'd have to go to the liquor store down the street. But let me show you where Becky is. And she leads you up an ornate flight of stairs up to a room that's central to the house. And you can hear, or at least feel, a pressure as the house seems to crunch and shift a little bit. It could just be an old house, but there definitely feels like a change in pressure as you take each step up towards the room. And you notice as you approach the door that there is an actual chain latch on the door, and looks like it can only be secured from the outside. I have to keep her locked up in here because she just doesn't cooperate. Nothing I do, no amount of discipline will make her stop. So she unlatches the chain and slowly opens the door. Becky, honey?
Is there a dead cat in there as well?
No, that's her. Are you awake, honey? I think she just woke
That's
up.
definitely a dead cat.
No. She pushes the
You know,
door
dead cats don't
open
make noises.
and walks inside. Becky, we have company.
Sounds like a teenager, all right.
Yeah.
She turns to you and kind of makes a face. Is this normal for her to be doing this?
At least it's just.
It's not just normal. It's paranormal.
Ma'am, she wasn't out last night drinking or anything, was she?
I don't think so, Becky. Have you had anything to drink?
No, of course not. I think I am.
Can I
Does
roll
she,
for perception to smell?
Go ahead.
Daddy.
Go ahead and roll for
Room.
perception. Okay, are you adding or subtracting anything from that?
That's just gonna be a 10.
Okay. So, you sniff around the room. There's a strange odor. You can't identify it. It's kind of a dirty, kind of old laundry kind of smell. There's no smell of alcohol in the air.
Ma'am, does she take any recreational drugs? Maybe marijuana or
Definitely
heroin
not.
or
No.
Xanax?
No. No. She has been on some antidepressants and a sedative, but not recently. We couldn't keep her on it anymore.
So there's no weed ghosts, right?
No, nothing like that.
I'm gonna record with my camera just to make sure.
As you pan around the room, you don't see anything out of character. So, Becky, go ahead and describe what you look like.
Becky, she's brunette, of course, you know. Basically, the good old Becky, she's wearing a nightgown, you know, a la, like, fucking every possessed girl ever. But is she possessed? We don't know. I don't know. We don't know.
Can I look under the bed to see if I can just grab the crucifix or if there's anything else?
You can look under me.
Don't be tempted by your father, even though you know you are.
Oh my god. So
Addy, I advise you to watch your words.
as you
Do
bend
you need a-
down to look under the bed, you don't see any crucifixes or anything.
Has Martha left yet?
No, your mother is still in the room. Becky, I'm gonna
Martha.
stand right here. You can't tell me what to do, okay?
Martha, can I just say, you look pretty young to be a mother.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate
Martha, I don't
that.
see any crucifix under the bed here.
Should we put one
Look
there?
harder, father.
Yes, we should put a few, I believe. Absolutely. Do you have any others lying around?
I don't think so, no. I think she took them all. Becky, what did you do with the crucifixes?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing.
Father, can I just say, as a priest, shouldn't you have brought your own crucifixes?
Addy, the only crucifix I need is the word of the Lord and the necklace around my neck. Not every priest carries a giant crucifix in their pocket, my son.
No, just
Is
in
that
all
giant
fairness,
crucifix in your pocket, or are you just happy to see Becky?
In all fairness, Father, that ain't gonna do shy for us right now.
Patty, we're still asking him them questions. Just calm down.
If
Getting all
McElroy
wound
like
up.
believes in that stuff, he's like religious, or like is there a history, or like how would I figure that out?
He was religious until his wife and child died, and then he's
Okay.
kind of.
But does my character know that, or do I have to roll, or how do I do that? But
I
Go,
think
and
you know,
go ahead and
yeah.
make an insight check.
Jonathan, in the meantime, just gives Becky a friendly smile and waves at her.
The first friendly face.
8.
You don't quite know much about Patrick or Patty. He seems kind of like a mystery. He doesn't really talk about his family or his past too much.
So I can't even
He
tell if he
seems-
like buys into the whole religious thing.
He seems a little jaded. You don't know why.
All right, but I don't know why.
I take a swig of whiskey.
And McElroy, he's getting pretty nervous around this priest here. What's going on?
I just don't like to talk about it, alright? I don't trust him.
Do you need to
Beneath all
confess
that
your sins?
cloth, there's fuck all.
Hey, look, man, he's here to help us. All right, let's not get stupid here.
Do you need to confess your sins, my son?
I need to confess that you're a dickhead right now.
Come on, let's not get wise. Let's
The
calm
word
it.
of the Lord shall protect me.
I bet McElroy can kick your ass.
I'm not here to fight, my son. I'm a priest.
Yet.
So do something, priest, then. We're here to actually work.
Listen,
Pray to
Martha.
God and leave. Thanks.
Okay, I'm just going to leave the house and leave this up to the three of you.
Thanks. Thank you
I
for
should
the
Karen.
person.
jump in
Come
the
on.
sign.
Father, there's a reason you were brought here. Now, you and me might have our differences, but we have to put them aside for now.
Listen, Patty, I'd like to give you something as a little sign of trust between the two of us. How about that? I'm gonna give him
All right, let's see.
one of my 3 communion wafers. Don't eat it yet, dude.
Did you seriously eat it?
Oh, that was great.
No, that wasn't me, was it?
I made this up for him. I don't know if he actually ate it. I just made
The wafer gives you 5 armor points for 1 hour.
It's a pity this isn't a crucifix, but we'll take what we can get.
So he
Wait,
hands
let
you
me just pull one out of my ass.
He hands you a small white wafer that has a like an emblazoned crucifix on it. It looks like a dry cracker. You put it in your pocket. Now you have a communion wafer.
Da-da-da-da.
Father, you got any wine with this cracker?
No,
Back
that's
at the
I
church.
sorted the wine here, and then I waved my flask.
Am I able
You-
to give the other 2 wafers to the other 2 members?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, I want us all to work together in beautiful harmony. So I'd like to give the rest of you the other wafers that I have. It's gonna extend 2 hands with 2 wafers.
That's very
Yeah,
kind
man.
of you, Father.
So now you
sure,
all
I
have a
guess.
wafer.
Put it in my pocket there, jacket.
Right, so what's the situation here? Father, what is your reckoning on this as a man of the Lord?
I'm not too sure, my son, but I feel like there's something extremely wrong happening with Becky. She might be, I hate to say it, but she might be even possessed by something. I feel a negative energy circulating around the room.
Oh my goodness. My Becky's possessed.
That's just because I'm PMSing, okay?
That could be the answer, right, Father? She could be PMSing. Could be hormones, right?
It's true.
Yeah, Father, she PMSing?
Becky, are you PMSing?
I truly am. Bleeding out of every single hole.
Becky.
Father, I don't know what PMSing is. You'll have to fill me in.
I think one of your comrades can tell you that, my son. You're a little bit closer with them, are you not?
I was like, oh man, I step out of for a second.
Oh my goodness, I thought you were a professional team.
He is. Well, we
Professional
are.
on ghosts, ma'am. We're not professional on women.
You can tell how lonely these guys are.
No, Becky,
Right, so we need to figure out what PMS is.
I need you to do whatever these nice people say, okay, Becky?
Except the priest. Don't trust the priest.
Why are you saying that, my son? I just gave you a communion wafer as a sign of trust, and you took it from me.
While I do appreciate the free food, I have a bad feeling about priests. It's a past issue I've had. Don't take it personally, Father.
Oh, I won't. I'm just saying there must be some trust between us if you were to take the wafer from me.
Did you want the wafer back, or?
Sure.
I think you should give the wafer to Becky, just in case.
I think I should. You know what? I'm gonna give the wafer to Becky. I'm gonna offer her the communion wafer as a sign of love and friendship.
So, Jonathan uses his wafer, he pulls it out, and starts to try and hand it to you, Becky. And you feel just an aura of pain radiating from that disgusting, white, filthy piece of shitty bread thing.
Oh, Jesus,
But
she's freaking out.
I try to hand it to her with like a gentle smile. I don't mean no harm.
Oh, no, thank you. I've been in so long. She locked me in here. She's not even my mom.
What'd you do to her?
Becky, don't lie to these good people. I did not.
Please save me.
Becky, she's being dramatic. I did
How long have you had her locked in here for, Martha?
about a week. I let her out to eat and to go to the bathroom and to wash up, and after that she has to stay inside. She's got a curfew. Becky, I can't trust you. That's why you're locked in here.
She even put a lock on my door.
When's the last time that she ate?
It's for your own good. She ate this morning.
So long.
No,
What'd she eat?
Away from just now.
Becky.
What did she eat this morning?
She had eggs. It's fine. Becky, stop crying.
Becky, did you have eggs this morning?
I didn't.
We do a ghost.
Becky, she's lying. Okay, listen. She's lying. Becky, do not lie in front of God. God is watching you at all times, and shame the devil. You must shame the devil, Becky.
She's not my mom.
See what I have to do with? I am your
You
mom.
guys are whack. I light a cigarette and just look at everyone else.
Martha falls to her knees, covering her face, just crying. I am your mother.
She took my parents.
I'm gonna bend down and start consoling Martha.
She's not.
Martha, it's okay. It's okay. And listen, the word of the Lord will always get through to your daughter.
Check the basement.
Thank you, Father. Thank you. Becky, shut up!
So we have
I do the wide eyes over to Patty, and I was like,
sorry, what?
I do the really wide-eyed look at you as I'm smoking, and I'm like,
I'm sorry,
I
sir.
fuck all. I did.
Sir, could you put your cigarette out? I just painted these walls, and I don't want the smell. The smoke.
oh yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am. And I
Becky!
push it right into the wall.
No, Becky, stop it! Stop it right now. No. See what she says to me? I'm her mother.
Ma'am, can I make an observation? You put a lock on her door. You don't let her outside. It's a sign of like a neglectful parent. This is on you.
I do
Because
it for
she came
her
home
protection.
different.
I do it for her protection. I don't want her to get hurt out there. She's changed so much.
She goes to one party and you lock her away. I think
It's more
most
than
of this
that.
is your fault.
It's her behavior. It's everything.
She's lying.
Becky.
People change, ma'am. If you can't accept that,
She's
then what
trying
point?
to kill me. She kidnapped me.
All right, guys.
Please.
Yeah, I was getting ready to have this moment too. Like, come on, guys.
We have one of two situations here, right? Okay, so Marcia, isn't it? Either Marcia's daughter
Martha.
is possessed. Okay, yeah, that's what I said,
Marcia.
Marcia. It's the accent. So Marcia's daughter is either possessed, and we're just making her out to be crazy, or she isn't possessed and she is crazy. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Becky here has been kind of having a fit this entire time, and it seems pretty suspicious to me. So, if I was to believe one person, I believe the mother who has fantastic cereal downstairs
Thank
pays for it
Thank you.
over the
You're
girl who's
welcome.
having a fit up here and alone. Now, Becky said something about a pavement there. I reckon one of us should go down and check it.
She's a liar.
Wait, what is it that we're supposed to
I want
check?
to talk to someone alone.
And also, are you talking to just our team or to like everyone?
I was talking to the room.
Okay.
Check the basement, you'll figure out everything. Please save me.
Fine.
Oh,
Let's
I
go
thought she said
check
pavement.
the basement. Right?
Oh, I'll stay up. I'll stay up here with
I want one
Becky.
person to check the basement.
I'm not a
I
big
need
fan of
all these people
basements.
around.
Fine.
Okay, I trust you, Johnny. You better not fuck this up.
I won't. Good luck, guys.
Let me show you.
No,
the
sorry, everyone.
basement.
But no.
Becky.
What?
Father, are you staying up here or are you gonna check out the basement?
Oh, no, he's
Only
going
one
with us.
person
We're
should
not
go into
leaving
the
him
basement.
alone.
Well, I want to go where the camera goes just in case I do something cool. So
Yeah, dude,
If
you can blow
Jonathan's
this
staying
YouTube.
up here with her, then I'd like to check out the basement to see if there's anything down there as well.
All right. Please follow me. So she leaves the room, leaves the door unlocked because Jonathan's in there. Becky, behave. And then she takes you down the stairs towards the basement. And we'll go back to Jonathan and Becky here in a second, but she takes you to the basement, opens the door. It's actually a decent basement. It's not finished. It just looks like a dark, dank space. There's boxes
you
in
can
there.
do a lot with this, ma'am.
Can I cause hallucinations in these people?
Yes, go ahead.
So that only costs one ability slot, or like three, because there's like three people?
Well, it's gonna be 3 if you want to do 3 people.
Fine, I'll do that. So I'm gonna make them hallucinate that there's actually 2 dead bodies there.
Oh my god.
Her
Here we
parents.
go.
Oh my god.
I feel like there's something going on here.
All right. So
feel
as she's walking down to the basement, she's like, "See, there's nothing down here." But as you enter the room, you hear a buzz of flies, and you look, and there's 2 half-decomposed bodies, one of apparently a woman and a man, curled up in a fetal position on the floor in a sticky, coagulated, old puddle of blood right in the middle. See, there's nothing going on here.
Oh, Martha! Oh, Martha, what is this?
What?
I say nothing. I just swig my whiskey.
Oh God, the word of the
Messy,
Lord, protect me.
messy business, isn't it?
Do we need to get bags? Don't call the cops, man. What is this?
And she's looking around very confused. What are you talking about?
Martha, there's 2 bodies here. What do you mean?
What? Where? Where?
Directly in front of us. They're. Oh, God, the sight of it.
So
This
she
is what happens with love.
she walks directly through the bodies, actually kicking them as she walks, and they tumble over. But she acts like she doesn't even see them.
Wait. Before we do this, can I possess Martha?
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Well,
Yes, you can.
what is going on up there with Jonathan Hush? Like, can he see that she's like doing some weird shit?
Yeah, what's Johnny Boy doing up there?
Yeah, it's like, she's like up there in the bed going, "Blah, blah, 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 blah," and he's
She
just like,
looks
"All right, you're good."
normal. Like she might pause
back in
for
5
a
minutes.
moment, but she looks normal. I'm gonna roll for Martha.
This is a bitch.
Oh god, she fails. She fails so bad.
Oh boy.
So I can possess her?
Yes, for a little bit.
How long is a little bit?
Say 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good amount of time.
I'll make
Okay,
her
so
do
now I'm
another-
Martha.
Yeah. So suddenly Martha's eyes just go wide, and she goes very still.
Martha, are you okay? You
You
just
didn't say
stopped.
anything, you little bitch.
What did you say?
Leave the house before I call the police on you. You broke in, and you killed these 2 innocent people.
What is going on? Martha, are you here?
I need help. I'm calling the police. There's these 3 robbers in my house.
Listen, Martha, I need you to tell me what's going on immediately. And then I want to use my confession.
You must know.
Oh, okay, you just tell me. Fine.
I'm gonna fucking tell you, bitch. So what you gonna know? I kidnapped her, and then I'm gonna kill you all.
I want to use my confession ability to.
Not
to command
Sam, don't
honesty.
do that.
All right. So
Wait,
his
is that what Martha said then? What she said? I'm gonna kill you all.
Martha's gonna
Yes.
kill them all. She's gonna kill them.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna start killing them. I need to find a weapon.
Hey guys, I'm back.
So
Look, lady, we're just trying to help you. I don't see why you're being so hostile.
So are you using confession then, Damien Karras?
Yeah.
Okay.
For
So
sure.
confession is he's going to be using a divine invocation to command honesty from a spirit, demon, or human. So what he has to do is he has to recite an invocation, and then Becky must succeed a wisdom check that's greater than 10. If she fails, she has to be honest.
Okay, so I have to recite an incantation.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. 妖魔鬼怪怪變後，妖魔鬼怪快自首，妖魔鬼怪快自由，妖魔鬼怪快自由。
That was a nice Hail Mary fighter.
I'm a different type of church, my son.
So Becky, go ahead and make a wisdom check. It's gotta be greater than 10. Oh shit.
Holy
Yes.
The fuck?
Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all.
Okay, so Martha's gonna look for like a weapon or something and try to kill them.
Alright, so you,
God.
as Martha, you seek out a weapon in the basement.
See, so the basement has a door, right?
Okay, so you actually do see on the wall of the basement an axe and a couple of other implements, like for gardening.
So the basement has a door, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna use Homebody, and I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
Okay, so as she looks like she's looking around for a moment, suddenly the basement door closes and you hear a little lock sound.
Oh.
All by itself.
Oh God. Lord in heaven.
That sounds like a locked door, guys.
Patty, go check the door quick
Someone
and see if
grab
we're actually locked in here.
Alright, give me 1 second. Yes, it is locked. I have investigated it.
That was really fast. So Martha has an axe now. She's gonna kill people.
All right. Let's go
I knew
ahead
this bitch was crazy.
and roll for initiative. Becky is going to be taking the lead. And what she'll need to do is basically roll 20 and then add that initiative number. Okay, so we have Patty would go first.
This is
well,
fucked up right
after Martha Becky. Martha Becky Demon.
Oh, sweet. So, like, what do we do?
And then and then Mason. And then is Father Karras gonna roll as well?
Do I have to roll to use inventory items or no?
It will be an action, yes.
Yeah, then I'll have to roll then. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for initiative. Initiative.
It's a d20, right?
Mm-hmm. Plus your initiative. Oh, okay. So, Karras.
Just out of character, quick. Can between Patty and Mason, who has the higher strength stat or strength modifier?
I don't know.
My strength is 9 anyway.
What's your modifier, like the number underneath?
0.
So,
I love this music.
yeah. So I think then, Martha, Becky, you used up 5 of your abilities.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the possessed Martha is first.
Yay!
I think for every
So what do I do?
round, Martha is going to be trying to get back into her body. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a fortitude check for her. Actually, I should do this on the stream so you can see it.
Marcia, for the love of God, calm down.
What are you doing with that axe? Put it down.
Lady, put it down.
She actually beat that, actually. So,
Fuck.
as possessed Martha is wielding back the axe to swing it down on somebody, suddenly her face flushes over with concern. And she's back. She's back in her body. And she looks at the axe in her hand. And with fear, she just drops it. And then all at once, the illusion around you shatters. The bodies disappear, and the door unlocks.
Patty, you getting all this on tape?
Yeah, no, I got it, dude. Don't worry.
Martha, are you back to normal? Hello?
What happened? What was that?
You grabbed an axe and we're about to swing down on us.
It's like you're PMSing or something.
What?
Oh my god.
We're all synced.
No, I didn't.
Do we still see the bodies?
No, it's gone.
The bodies are gone now too.
Patty, get the tape. Let's watch this.
Yeah.
Ma'am, do you have a VCR?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
I mean, we could look at it on the screen, but it's okay. Yeah, maybe
We
a
have
bigger
to-
screen.
Well, I don't know what year it is. Like, can we do that? Do we have that
It's
technology?
1990s.
Okay.
Do you have RGB cables?
RGB.
I don't know, but I mean, you can check it out and see. But let's go upstairs. She leads you upstairs.
Is this gonna be interlaced? Because I'm not gonna watch it.
So while you guys are heading over to the VCR, we're turning back to Becky in her room with Jonathan. What's going on in there?
Jonathan had a bit of an anxiety attack. He's pulling up his medical marijuana, and he's gonna smoke it.
Right. So you pull out
Yep.
your marijuana, kind of roll it into a joint, and you smoke it. And
Yep.
now you have half damage on any attacks against you.
Sorry, I hope you don't mind me smoking. Just that when there's lots of conflict, I just kind of... I can't really...
My mom's gonna so mad at me. Oh wait, she's dead.
Oh, okay.
Martha is not my mom. She locked me in here. Please help me get out.
That's kind of shitty of her. Why would she do that?
I know. She wants our fortune.
That whore.
I know.
Guys, just trying to get laid, aren't you?
Please help me.
We'll figure this out. I'll just let the team do its thing, and I'll be up here.
So, can I, like, mimic, maybe?
Yes. What are you trying to mimic?
Jackson Pepper.
Oh, weird.
What?
Oh, we'll see.
Ryan, you created a monster, dude. What the fuck is going on here?
Me? What'd I do?
So are
Who's Jackson
you?
Pepper?
Are you?
Oh wait, that was his character.
Are
not
you
yours.
mimicking?
My bad. I'm
Are
sorry.
you mimicking Jackson Pepper or Jonathan Hush?
What?
Okay.
The demon is confused.
I succeeded.
No, the demon is trying to mimic Jackson Pepper to get to Jonathan Hush.
Okay. All right.
So
So
basically, what?
what are you doing as Jackson Pepper? Or are you projecting his voice? Are you trying to look like Jackson Pepper?
I don't look like him. Yes.
Okay. So
Okay, someone look like this bitch.
Alright, so Jonathan, as you look over back at what was a young lady, it suddenly turns into a face. I don't know if you're familiar with Jackson Pepper.
Yeah. Jackson, how did you get here? I didn't see you come in.
That woman is a very bad woman.
This is Jeremy.
She killed
This
me.
is
She killed me. She caught me on fire, threw me in the basement, and said she buried it, and like I'm dead now because of her. You gotta help Becky get out of this house.
You never steered me wrong before, Jackson.
I know I tried to protect you every time when your father beat you, so you know.
I know
Jackson,
you.
This is your mother.
I know, but just, you know I don't like hurting people.
If you have one thing to do for me, one thing you owe me for, you need to save Becky.
Oh, I'll do what I can.
No,
I'm
don't
sorry.
do what you can. Do what I say, because you need to.
I know.
She died.
I'm s-
I mean, she killed me. I died because of her. She is the reason why I'm dead. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, I'm dead.
I know. I know. Jonathan burst into tears. He dropped his smoke. He's just on the ground, a complete fucking wreck now.
Update. He's dead.
You have to save Becky. She's been kidnapped.
I know.
Okay, but ugly crying is forbidden.
I'm sorry.
It makes you look like less of a man and more like a pussy.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Don't make me get out my switchblade.
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
I'll cut you a new
Oh,
pair of testicles.
Alright. So
Okay.
Jonathan, go ahead and make a fortitude check.
Oh. 20. Oh. Oh.
Okay. So as this strange Jackson Pepper character starts laying into with this news, you feel a sense of intense sadness and grief and torture. Go ahead and subtract one of your points of fortitude. So you had +3, now you have +2.
Okay.
Alright, so what's going on with everybody else down by the TV?
trying to hook it up to the VCR.
Go ahead and make, let's see.
Oh, come on, man. Yellow on the yellow. White and the white, red and the red.
Do you
Make
not
it
know
in-
how the cables work, my son?
Make an intelligence check, Patty.
I'm slightly inebriated. I can't see it. I just have to put it in, you know.
So roll your d20 and then add or subtract your modifier.
That's pretty bad.
He's
Fucking
acting
A,
like-
dude. We're right there, though. Can't we see that he's struggling?
he's trying to hide it a little bit, but he's just like
Gus,
pushing cables together, like trying to make them
Gus.
fit. They're not aligning.
Just
He's got
fuck
like
off,
the white
Gus.
with the
I gotta-
yellow and the red with the white is just so
this is how it's done.
Patty, it's all right, my son. It's okay.
Dad,
I'm gonna push.
Mason,
Slowly push him off to the
Damien,
side.
anyone.
Someone
Just slowly push him out of the way
As
and
you
start
push
hooking
him out of the
the
way,
VCR up.
you can see what a fucking nightmare he made of the cables. So you go ahead and make an intelligence check to see if you can put it together. Because I mean,
Fucking thing's fucked.
you're you're a priest.
You have to roll to like untangle the fucking
Yeah.
rat's nest.
All right, so yeah, you got it. You figure out how to do it. You got it. I mean, the colors go with the colors. It's not that hard.
Like this giant knot like tied in front of the screen, but we can at least see it.
It's okay. It's okay, Patty.
I wasn't trained to be a fucking electrician, alright?
It's alright, man. We can see it.
You
Thanks
can
for
tell me
recording
all
this.
about it. Confession.
Quick
books later.
question.
Yes.
So the lit weed joint thing, right? Can that cause a fire? Because he
There's-
dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, I did drop it, and I turned into a ball of sadness.
No, it's not strong enough to ignite even carpet. I mean, there even in the
Maybe let's
90s
ignite
there
it
was.
then.
Are you gonna ignite it? Is that what you're trying to do?
Let's ignite it. Let's catch it on fire. Let's light a fire.
Dude, give us a chance. We're trying to watch a fucking video.
Let's watch the dig.
See this shit.
Becky's in God mode.
So while you're all down there trying to work the video, Becky projects by the smoldering joint
God damn.
a dime-sized flame on the carpet that
Oh, shit.
slowly begins to smolder.
Dude, like we're like trying to watch this video and we can hear upstairs like, I was like, fucking hey, man.
So, as you're playing back the video of first the kitchen and then Patty
Hey,
eating
Armand.
cereal.
I'm fast forwarding it. I jump forward. I'm fast forwarding till we get to the basement. I want to
It's
see
like
the fucking
15
basement.
minutes of Patty eating cereal.
No, I'm fast forwarding through that shit. I'm like, Patty, man, what are you recording this shit? Like, I'm trying
Raiding
to
the
fast forward. I want to
fridge.
see the basement.
You want to see ghosts in
I
the
want to see
cereal?
the fucking basement. And I'm saying that as I'm fast forwarding it. I want to see the fucking basement.
So you finally get to the part where
Don't blame me.
there's the basement.
So I want to do something again.
Hold on, wait. You finally get to the
Fast
part
forward, basement!
to the basement,
Let me.
and when you get to the part where you would have seen the bodies, there's nothing there. It's just empty.
What?
She wants to do something.
Hey guys, where's the bodies?
I know that I saw two bodies decomposing in the basement.
All three of us saw that shit.
Aren't these infrared cameras?
They are.
Like what did this department give us this shit for? They can't even
Okay,
pick up
I want to
bodies.
do some shit.
Is Martha watching this too?
Yeah.
Martha, you seeing this shit?
I didn't
Say I
see
wanna do some
anything in the
shit.
basement. Hold on. I
Okay, Okay, well, watch this. You fucking change here.
So I'm gonna do psychokinesis, and then I'm gonna throw Martha into the TV.
All right.
Are you on the right SCART AV cable?
God.
So
This is America. We don't have scars.
as Martha is explaining that she didn't see anything down there, and just as the moment comes up on the TV where she begins to change, her eyes roll back. Right beside you, out of the corner of your eye, you suddenly see Martha lift up off the ground and then is thrown against the wall.
God damn it.
Oh,
No. I want her to be thrown against the TV, so the TV breaks and
okay.
they can't see shit.
So she gets thrown against the TV.
Martha, what are you doing? We're trying to watch this.
Martha, just stop doing that.
Fucking buzzkill, man.
The
Trying to review the
TV
evidence.
lights up with sparks and the screen crashes. As
Are you
Martha-
fucking serious? She doesn't have to roll for that? The TV's broken. Alright.
Martha
Hey, Damien, can you fix that?
receives 7 points of damage.
Is she dead yet?
Close. So, as she's sprawled over the TV, she looks like she's smoldering and she's unconscious.
Marsha?
She's smoldering
gonna-
and unconscious.
Someone should fix that.
Patty, do something! Your father, do a prayer! I don't fucking know how to deal with this.
Mason, get one of your... You can fix the TV, right?
Fuck, man! I let up a cigarette.
She's very hurt, guys. Let's do something. Does anyone know CPR? Looks like she's unconscious.
Then
She's not
you're
breathing.
screaming because Becky's
swig of whiskey.
screaming because there's a fire in her room.
So suddenly you hear Becky screaming upstairs.
Suddenly it's Home Alone 2, guys. What the fuck is going on?
Patty, you seem very fond of that flask.
Yeah, it protects me from spirits. Let's go
That's
upstairs.
okay. Let's just let
Yeah,
Becky die.
You guys go
Fire.
upstairs. I'm gonna take Martha, bring her outside, and just throw her on the lawn and go back in and run upstairs. Or however you want to play that out.
So you
Try
grab
and bury her
Martha.
if she's dead.
You strong up. Go ahead and make a strength check.
He drops her and just kills her on the way down.
Possibly.
Alright.
Please, please.
Please.
Oh, of course it's mine. That might work. I'm
I mean-
trying to drag her out.
No, you kind of hoist her over your shoulder and carry her out and just.
Can I use my
casually-
psychokinesis to make him trip and kill her?
Dude,
Oh my god.
dude, let it play out, please.
You let her hit her head on the door frame.
He dies right there.
I'm gonna let her do that. So, as you're rushing towards the door, you suddenly lose your footing in the kitchen and send Martha flying across the floor very hard. She hits, like, so loud. And she stops
Oops.
moving.
Oh shit,
Yeah, she's not breathing anymore.
dude! I like put my hand like over her face to like detect any breathing. I like don't know what I'm doing. Like, oh, fuck!
She's not breathing.
Fuck! I want to pick her back up and try to bring her back outside still.
Okay, you go ahead and make another strength check.
Actually, fuck it. I'm running upstairs. I'm not gonna deal with this shit.
Make a fortitude check.
Okay. Kind of freaked out that this person died. Possibly, well, I guess because of me, but not really. My one.
Oh shit.
Oh
my god.
That's a critical failure, dude.
No, it wasn't. It was a 1, and then it was -1.
That's a critical fail, man.
I thought critical fail was only if it was like 0. Well, I guess you can't have.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
You can't roll
Like
anything
it.
lower than that. So you're pretty
Dun,
sure
dun, dun.
you killed her. And it's all
I
your
trip over the
fault.
fucking VCR and die or something.
Yes.
It's all your fault. Go ahead and subtract 2 fortitude points.
Mason.
And now you feel, for the rest of the game, an intense feeling of guilt. And Becky knows this.
Oops, my bad.
So now you're at like -3 fortitude points?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like, I light up a cigarette and I'm just like, the bitch was like, she was already fucking crazy. She's like, she didn't see the bodies, we saw the bodies, and like she's trying to kill us, put her back down. And I was like kind of pacing back and forth and like talking really fast to myself.
Tears well up in your eyes. You can feel them.
I scream from upstairs, Mason.
Buddy!
So is he running upstairs?
Yeah, everybody is meeting
Okay, can I use
upstairs.
psychokinesis to make him trip and fall down the stairs?
Okay, so that
Thank
should be
you.
your last ability that you used.
Then Becky passes out, but it looks like she passes out because there's a fire in her room and she's freaking out.
So Becky,
I can roll acrobatics to.
Nope, you trip again up the
Right,
stairs.
Becky, fuck you.
Go ahead and roll for fortitude again.
Oh, for it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there-
I mean, now you're sure something is up. It's like insult to injury. Go ahead and subtract another point of fortitude.
Jeez.
You're at -4.
But I can like tell at this point though, like something's
Yeah.
fucking with me.
Yeah, you can tell. And now you're a little afraid on top of feeling guilty and kind of sick to your stomach that you might have just killed a woman. So you all meet up.
I got it.
You all meet up back in Becky's room. She is fallen unconscious suddenly. Very quiet.
Oh, thank fuck.
You can't
Mason,
laugh, Becky.
you're-
You're unconscious.
Oh shit, fuck.
Mason, you're looking a little worse for wear. Are you
There's
okay?
still a fire, right?
Yeah, and there's
Man.
actually a small fire slowly building on the carpet, the nylon carpet or whatever. The fibers are lighting up, and it's about a foot tall now, and it's slowly spreading out in her room.
Oh god, someone should take care of that.
Yeah, Patty, you want to do that?
Nah, man.
Okay. I'll just rush over and start like trying to stomp out the fire.
Yeah, you got some holy water, right?
I have small, very small vials that would not put out a fire that big.
Oh, it would just bless the fire. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's gonna.
Someone grab a blanket off the bed or something. I'm not going near that bitch.
I'm just gonna like pull the curtains down and start like trying to put the fire out.
So you rip the curtains down, and you throw it across the small fire, and you successfully stamp out the fire. But now you have a sleeping Becky, a crying Jonathan, and a very sickly-looking Mason.
Wow, my
And
team has
Becky
gone to
is
shit.
asleep.
Listen, guys,
She passed out because of the fire. Oops.
the word of the Lord can help us all through this situation. I want to use Peace Be With You ability to improve the mental fortitude.
Wait, so did they say the plant on the floor?
Nope, it burned up. So, Father
Nice try.
Karis uses Peace Be With You, which bestows a feeling of peace on all of you, giving you a feeling of closure and safety. So it grants you all 3 points of additional HP, and you will succeed any fortitude check. The next fortitude check that you have to make, okay?
Boy.
Only the next one,
Only the next one.
but the HP is permanent.
Yes.
So Mason
Nice.
and Jonathan should be like feeling okay now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they feel better.
How do you feel? How do you feel, everybody? A little bit more calm, a little bit more feeling better.
I'm fine.
Something is not right, man. Something's fucking with me here.
I was just thinking the same thing. And you know what, guys? When something bumps in the night, we bump back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my body electric ability.
All right. So he uses his ability to go into a deep meditative state. He basically closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and he opens his mind's eye so that he can see and speak to a disembodied spirit. So as he closes his eyes and focuses on the room around him, go ahead and make a wisdom roll.
Wisdom roll.
What's he doing with the camera? Can I grab it from him when he's doing this?
You have one too.
Yeah, everybody has a
Oh.
camera. Yeah.
Oh, well, I record him. I didn't know.
It's interesting, as you look into the viewfinder, he seems to have a slight glow about him, like a light is slightly wafting off of him.
Do I see that too on the camera, or?
Yep, everybody sees it on their camera.
Right, but my
Lord-
wisdom,
The Lord is with us.
my wisdom is 15 though.
Yeah, you didn't roll very high. Okay.
But it's 15.
I'm sorry, it's all based on the rolls. So you're trying to focus your ability, but it's just not there. You don't feel it right now. It could be because whatever in the room is kind of overpowering you a little bit.
Oh shit, something's in here, definitely. Oh god, fuck.
What do you mean something's in here?
I don't know, man. It's really, really powerful.
Other than her, or is it her? Point to the bed.
I don't know, man. I'm trying.
What are you seeing, Patty? Where's it coming from?
I'm seeing something about a Jackson Pepper.
Jackson or Jonathan? Jonathan Hush?
Shit, dude. Oh man, it's just as I'm in my meditative state, I take a swig of whiskey still.
Fuck, man. Drink that shit all night.
Now's not the time for drinking.
You're
You're one to
feeling
talk, fighter.
quite tipsy now.
Okay. I can't find where this thing is, guys. Shit.
Just where? So it's emanating from Jonathan Hush.
Maybe if I wait another turn, I'll be able to find out where it is.
I want to do sleight of hand to try to take the flask away from Patty.
Okay. You don't have to tell me what you want to roll, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what to roll.
Okay. I want to
That's the thing that keeps
try
me
to take the
from
flask away
possessed.
from Patty.
Okay, so go ahead and make a sleight of hand roll. Okay. So, as he's in this slight daze, this meditation, you lean towards your leader and stick your hand in his pocket. Patty, go ahead and make a perception check.
So that's a D20 plus my
Perception.
what else?
Should be on your skills list, perception, so that would be your wisdom modifier. Unless you have proficiency in it.
Oh, I do, but that's plus 2 anyway.
So, you don't feel him reaching down into your pocket to take away your flask.
Ooh.
Wow. I feel nothing right now.
And I believe you said that's your personal item of choice, correct?
Yeah, it is. I love my flask.
So, Mason, you now have a flask, and you feel a sense of comfort. From now on, as long as you have the flask, you will be protected against possession.
Lame. But very interesting. Very, very interesting. When do I wake up? Fuck.
In a second here. So is anybody doing anything else before we go forward?
Can I? So I have 3 vials of holy water. Can I just open the top of one and like dip my finger in it and then like put the sign of the cross on Becky's forehead while she's passed out?
Put it in the vagina.
Yeah, you could. It might not do as much damage as you would want it to.
That's fine. More so just for effect.
Okay. So you unbottle one of your vials, approach the slumbering Becky, which, by the way, as she sleeps, she's like hyperventilating in a very strange way. She's like... So as you stick your pinky...
She's like Sigourney Weaver from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
She's like...
As you stick your pinky into the vial and make the sign of the cross
into the vial.
on her forehead,
One in the pink.
there is like a hiss that emanates from her body. And Becky, you take 1 point of damage on your
Demon! Spirit! Hellwalker!
She's most certainly possessed by something
My
down below.
Is there an effect that we see? Like, is there like smoke or anything, or like?
You guys like burn into her forehead?
There is
Oh,
a
shit.
hissing, boiling sound when it hits her, when he touches her forehead. But she's still.
I'll put the
unconscious. She's,
camera
in
right
a
in her face.
comatose
With
state. Okay, so when you do that, like her face seems to radiate a little bit.
POV shot.
And it seems to contort a little bit to a demonic face.
I wanna stick a cigarette in her mouth as I'm like backing away. I don't light it or anything, but I just stick it in her mouth.
You stick
Bitch.
a cigarette.
You sure that's the only thing you want to stick in the mouth?
Ooh.
You stick a
A
cigarette
cigarette.
in her
I
mouth.
back
it just, like hangs off of her lip a little bit.
I unzip my pants.
Do you really?
No, it didn't. Wait,
No.
do that.
We're not gonna make it that kind of role-playing game.
I unzip my pants and take out my trusty holy Bible and start reading it to myself.
You wanna-
Chapstick.
For some
I got some
reason,
chapstick for you.
For some reason, Father Karras unzips his pants to pull out a Bible from his pants, and then
Ooh.
quietly begins reading to himself.
In times of need, I just need reassurance from the one true Lord.
His pants are sagging down his waist. And as he
God.
reads the Bible, either to himself or out loud, Becky, there's a low growling noise coming from Becky's slumbering body.
I'm just gonna say, all right, everyone, I have some special incense that might kind of keep spirits at bay, so I'd like to light it if that's okay with everybody.
What's this about incest?
Incense, my child, incense.
Okay.
Yeah, man, go for it.
I'm just gonna light the incense.
Alright, you light the incense and prop it up somewhere in the room. As it begins to fill the room, Becky and the demon inside Becky feels a searing, horrifying pain that just rides up and down through your body. This incense is a holy type of incense that will do recurring damage to Becky and the demon inside of Becky, mostly the demon inside of Becky, for as long as she stays in the room. So
Do we see her like convulsing and stuff?
she does seize up a little bit. Becky, go ahead and take 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Hey, we're just we're giving her now.
Wait, does she have 2 hit point counters, or do we? Obviously, I don't know if we can know that.
You know that the demon seems to have a separate kind of system. You're not physically hurting Becky. You know that for sure. But the
Okay,
responses...
so we know that she's safe, but like we're hurting something. All right.
So at this point, it's pretty clear that we all know that she's like possessed, right?
Time to wake the fuck up.
Pretty clear.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I still meditating?
Yeah. Would you like to do something else?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're still kind of in a meditation. Do you want to do something?
Well, I want to keep meditating and try to find it.
Okay. So go ahead and make another wisdom check.
Come on, baby.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So this time you can see very clearly that Becky's body has waves of this red light just pulsing up and down. It's clear, and you know from experience that this is a demonic entity that's inside of her. And now you can also hear it and see it as it's inside of her body. So, Becky, is there anything you want to say to Patrick?
Hello, I'm Tutu, the evil party ghost, and I'm trying to kill people and have fun and drink and like do cocaine, you know. So I possessed this poor girl. Like, she just needs to party and have fun, okay?
I lust vent spirit. I know them well. I partake in it myself, but you've been taking over this girl for far too long, young
But
ghost.
she also needs to have fun, okay?
She's still young. She has her life ahead of her.
But like,
You need to leave now.
your child was young before they died.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that, ghost. Can you say it again there?
I said, your child was young when they died.
Aye, she was. And so was
She
me, my
was,
young wife.
I know. I can let you see them
They're gone
again
now.
if you
Yeah,
surrender
no.
yourself.
Now, Tutu, we both know here, you can't save them all. But you can save
Just
someone.
save everyone I want to save.
Do you really want to be doing this, Tutu?
The child is dying. Well, he's already dead. Or is she? I don't give a fuck. Anyways, let's do some cocaine and like have fun.
All I care about, Tutu, is me whiskey. And right now, I'm waiting to go back there and have a swig. I'd like you
Your
to join
wife
me
is
if
burning
you
in
don't
hell.
mind.
Shit.
Now, Tutu,
I hope you enjoy.
I know that's a lie. My
No,
wife
it's
is
the truth.
beautiful and
She
pure.
cheated on you before she died. You know the principal at the school? He had a big cock.
Should I roll?
He
Should-
was so huge, hung like a horse. He was gigantic. No wonder why she cheated on you. Fucking 1-inch wonder.
Should I roll
It's
for
up
these
to
rolls
you,
or not?
because this demon is in a resting state right now. It can't hurt you. So it's up to you to choose whether or not you want to believe what it's saying.
Okay. Well, Tutu, I know for a fact now. I know you're lying. Because my wife is pure and beautiful and young.
If she was
And
pulling
she
you so young, then she wouldn't be dead.
There was no principal, Becky. We lived in the country now. I was a Gardaí. And there was no principals with huge cocks or nothing.
Are you sure about that?
It was just
Maybe
me
you
and
should
my wife.
unzip your pants. Let's see if I was right about one thing.
Now, Tutu, you're in the body of a young girl now. I couldn't defile her like that. I'm not like that priest up there.
We can make it work. Love has no age.
I'll need you to come out now, Tutu.
Wouldn't you know that? I mean, you need to have sexual relations with your child, didn't you?
Now, Tutu, you're hitting me hard now. I'm really restraining myself now to not slap a bitch. So
Oh,
I'm
did I
asking
strike
you
a
again
chord?
now.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tell
If you don't
truth.
come out now,
You must
Tutu,
have
I'll
loved
ask
her, little
once more
cunt.
again.
It was probably really sweet,
Right.
wasn't it?
negotiations are over, I'd say. I'll be coming out now. And by help me, you'll be coming out too in a fucking casket.
You should
I'll
have
see you up there.
pulled out of your wife.
As
I wouldn't have
these
had to deal with all of his problems.
as these two are debating in spirit, all everybody else sees is Patty just his eyes slightly rolled back and relaxed in his head, his eyes closed. He's just like his face is twitching, contorting, slightly angry, kind of focused.
I've got a camera like right in his face. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
You're recording all of this.
Mason, would you get the fuck out of my face for a second?
Wait, can he do that?
He's got his eyes rolled back.
You're not even really with the real world right now. You're focused. You can see sort of the camera, but you're focused on Becky right now. I mean, you're welcome to say something.
Okay.
This guy is wasted.
Mason, get the fuck out of my face.
It's a good thing that you took his flask, Mason.
No, you don't know that.
Oh, I don't know that, my bad.
Make a perception check, Father Karras, to see if you even saw when that happened.
Oh god. Oh wait. Oh, I was looking.
You gotta beat his 10. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, wow.
You saw it.
It's a good thing you took away his
but yeah, but
flask.
what are you saying though? What is he saying? Maybe he noticed it, but what is he saying?
You just said
Mason,
it.
what did the father say?
Say it twice.
You're in a different world, man. Get out of here.
It's a good thing you took away his flask.
I'm like, ugh.
Jonathan,
Just get
Jonathan
out of
finally pulls himself together. Oh, is everything? Do we figure things out? Is it the
Point
mom?
the camera at him. Baby done?
Oh god.
No. Jonathan just falls to the ground again, covered in tears. Quit going, asshole.
Is Patty awake yet? Like, back with us?
It's up to him.
How do I get out of here?
You just
Yeah,
gotta shake it off.
Get out of here. How do I stop them?
You
Slash
shake
quit.
it off and open your eyes. You no longer see the red pulsing up and down Becky's body, and the sound,
Now.
the voice of the demon fades away in your mind.
Patty, what happened in there?
First things first, Mason, get that camera out of me fucking face.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boss.
Right, we're dealing with a lust demon here. She's making Becky go crazy with the old cocaine. I reckon it's fucking sleepy time for the old demon. I've tried negotiating with it, and there's no talking. She tried to get into my head, talk to me about my wife and daughter. That's not on now, man. I don't care about what. It's personal now. I need that fucking demon dead. You two are gonna help me.
If that's the case, then we must exorcise this demon from her body.
Good on you, father. I knew you'd see the right way of seeing things.
All right. So
can
we're all on
I
the same
do an
page.
Can I start the exorcism with everybody on
wait.
board?
Can I fucking wake up?
Not yet. Hold on.
Could I put down my sage candles?
So you go ahead and light a stick of white sage. It looks like a bound up stick of white herb wrapped with twine, and it smells a bit like burning pepperoni, but you feel a sense of calm enter the room in addition with the incense, and the demon feels a more searing pain throughout its form as it takes another 4 points of damage. And then
That's how you do it there, lads.
suddenly its eyes open. And she's restored.
Yay!
Hush! Get over there.
First of fucking all, I'm gonna leave the room.
So
Wait, what? You can't just do that.
In a fit of desperation, she's not restrained. She's not restrained. So in a fit of desperation, she sits up in bed and leaves the room. Takes a deep breath as she enters the fresh air of the hallway.
You can't stop her?
You gonna
Okay, so I'm
try?
gonna use homebody.
Mason, grab her,
I'm
Mason.
gonna fucking put my arm out, fucking clothesline her.
Mason, restrain her. We need to keep her in this room.
Can I psychokinesis everyone?
Well, you're gonna be using a lot of your abilities. Are you okay with that?
That's okay. That's only like 4.
Okay.
I mean, Jonathan's still a weeping ball of sadness on the ground because
Okay, so not
someone
him.
yelled at him earlier.
Okay,
So just
what are
3
you doing?
people. I'm
Three
throwing them
people?
away from me. Yeah, 3 people.
Which 3?
Mason, Damien, and Patrick.
Okay. So what do you're just throwing them in various directions?
I'll throw Patrick out the window. I'll
Oh my-
throw.
Okay. Go ahead
Yeah.
and make a go ahead and roll a d8 for damage on Patrick.
Oh shit.
2 points.
Man.
Go ahead and subtract 2 points from your health. And then Patrick, go ahead and make a fortitude roll.
Wait, he automatically.
What about the peace be with you?
Yeah, peace
That's
with you
right.
is-
He has peace be with you. So he automatically succeeds that. He knows what he's up against now.
And I want to throw Damien to the mirror or something.
Okay. Damien, you also are expecting this. So you're not scared. But go ahead and roll damage for Damien. Okay, so go ahead and take 4 points of damage.
Off my health or my armor?
Your health.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna do homebody. First of all, Becky's gonna
Did you
leave the
do
room.
Did you roll for Mason as well? What's...
No.
No, I threw him on the bed. He doesn't deserve any more hurt.
Okay, so you just did that to 2 people then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Mason's. So can Mason do his action though? Because since she only threw the
Yeah,
2
go
last-
ahead.
Yeah, because I was still doing a close. I'm trying
Go
to
ahead.
clothesline her as she's fucking trying to run out.
Alright, go ahead and make a
But you went down
strength
to the
check.
bed.
Awesome. So yeah, you clothesline her straight to the goddamn floor. And
Am
let's see here.
I outside?
Nope, you hit the window. It doesn't shatter. It cracks a little bit.
Okay. Fucking
And
ass.
Becky, not the demon, Becky takes 4 points of damage.
From that clothesline?
Yeah. You hit her so hard that it knocks her to the ground.
Oh,
Wait,
geez.
how much damage? How much?
Mason, you're watching a bit of wrestling, are you?
How much?
Man, this is a good
4
age.
points of damage.
Guys, you're gonna kill me.
We got like Hogan and Warrior in this time.
No, I'm literally gonna die.
Do we know
Mason-
her health? or
Mason-
no?
Don't kill the fucking
know,
girl,
sh-
Mason.
She's a young lady that can't take a beating, so be careful how you strong arm her.
I didn't strong arm. She ran into my arm. She ran into my arm. She ran into my arm. I just threw my arm out and she ran into it.
Lads, are we even sure she's still possessed?
It's like, look at her face.
Psychokinesis again.
Jonathan gets up off the ground, fixes himself up, and he goes over to Becky to help her up. Clearly, he sees that she's really hurt.
Thank you. I'm dying.
Wow, really be your own fam.
Take me out of the room, Jonathan. I want to leave this room. It's so mean.
Okay.
Hush! You're not bringing her out of this room, man.
This room smells like ass. Are you kidding?
Listen,
John,
we
we're
need
gonna
to
sit-
we need to keep her in this room. We need to
Really?
perform. The
Can't we do this in
exorcism.
like the kitchen where all the good cereal is?
We're not going downstairs.
I'm
That's
gonna
all I'm
put,
saying. We're
I'm
not
gonna
going
put,
downstairs.
We're going downstairs.
I'm gonna put my
No
holy.
Come on,
downstairs.
Jonathan. Come on.
I'm gonna
You
put my
took her out of
holy
this
Bible
room.
in the doorway.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you,
I'm blocking the doorway too. I don't want him to go downstairs because of what the body does down there.
the demon
Please.
feels
Put my-
a revulsion as the sight of the Bible enters the doorway.
She's stuck in this room now, right? Just because she can't go
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you guys move, please, so we can go downstairs?
Jonathan, you take her out of this room and you're fired.
We can move, but that doesn't mean that she's going to be able to cross.
Okay, well, can I go downstairs? And I'll be back up?
No one's going downstairs! I just yell that out, and I'm blocking the doorway along with, the Bible and all that shit.
This woman needs to be exorcised. We need to perform this.
We need to bind the spirit to another object and then destroy that object.
So while he's making the speech, I'm gonna go towards the window that's broken.
It's not broken. I mean, it's
Yeah.
got a slight crack in it, but it's not broken.
I'm gonna
But
open
Patty's
the
over by the window, right?
Yeah. I'm knocked out a little bit, but not, I guess.
You're just
I'm gonna
dazed
open the
a
window.
little bit. I mean, it just tossed you.
I'm
forward.
open the window.
Okay.
I'm open it. It's
He-
open.
She's opening the window. What are you guys doing?
I try to grab her legs and pin her down on the floor.
Psychokinesis him, bitch. I'm gonna throw him towards the Bible, where the Bible is. And I'm just gonna knock him outside the door. And he's gonna, get her, whatever.
Okay, go ahead and make a fortitude check, Patty.
Okay.
As he's doing that, I just have a question. So, what is the orientation of the room? Like, who's closest? Like, can I actually, see who's... obviously, Patty's by the window with her, but who's closest? The next closest?
You're all equidistant to her right now. Okay. So go ahead and subtract one of your fortitude points.
Just one.
Mm-hmm. Was your fortitude
Wait,
0
I've-
before?
Do you mean Constitution?
No, your fortitude. If you look down your skills list, it'll be using your
Oh,
wisdom
right.
modifier.
Yeah.
What's your modifier for your fortitude?
I didn't know we had to fill all this.
Oh, shit.
So he's nothing and everything.
The giant chart down the left, you didn't fill it out?
I filled out the ones I was proficient in.
Okay, what's your wisdom modifier, Pete? The number under your wisdom.
+2.
Okay, so is wisdom +3 for your class or no? Like just in general?
I think hold on, yeah, because he gets proficiency in lore, but he didn't choose fortitude for one of your proficiencies.
So it would be +2 then, right?
Yeah, just +2. So now it's +1 because I'm taking one away.
Alright.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
And
Piece of shit.
then and then go ahead and roll a d8, Becky, for his damage as you're throwing him down the hallway again.
Yes.
Patty, you take 5 points of HP damage.
Whoa, holy fuck!
Damn!
That is so much, dude.
Are you dead yet?
Holy moly, bud.
Throws you down the hallway.
What?
Father, are you eating something during this crisis? He's like,
Yeah, my communion wafer.
he's like, fuck, man. This
You
is so fucked
feel
up.
a sensation of fear wash over you now as she does some serious damage.
Well, that's a good burger.
So I'm leaving outside the window because it's open now, right?
No, not quite. So everybody roll for combat. I need you to all roll initiative. Every single one of you.
Be careful, don't hurt me.
My initiative is 1.
I go after Marth.
8. Oh my god.
Hey.
Everyone's initiative is 0?
Mine is 1.
So, don't you do like plus
Oh.
1 though?
I'm dumb.
Oh.
Like,
I actually have
Patty,
3,
you
but it's
still need to roll. Oh wait, yeah.
I did.
So 1. Okay.
I did roll.
Okay, good.
Mine
You're
is,
top, and then
You got
Oh,
Mine is
yeah.
10 though.
Harris.
Patty
I
got
rolled-
the.
I rolled 20.
no, you got it. You're good. It's fine.
What's
okay.
your initiative modifier though?
You said 1.
1.
Okay, so it's 21.
Yeah,
So
so it's
top
plus
of
one.
the.
Dude, that works out because he's like right by the window.
And then Becky. Becky, did you roll a 5?
Wait, on what? That was my damage too, Patty.
Okay, go ahead and. Did you roll for your order?
Nope. Hold on.
I don't feel so good.
Oh my god, I'm gonna piss my pants.
You got any more crackers there,
So
Patty?
top of the order is Patty. You just landed in the hallway, took a shit ton of damage from this demon. You feel a little bit of fear surging through you. What do you do?
Aren't the white sage kind of still hurting her?
Yes. She will take she'll take an additional 4 points of damage on her next turn, as well as the incense, so it'll be 8 points of damage.
Oh
Demon.
my god!
I'm a demon, right?
Yes. On the demon.
I think I should be like, okay, here we go. Father, these communion crackers better be fucking worth it.
Absolutely, my son. Go ahead.
Because I'm almost at death's door here. So these better like fucking save me, or at least get me into heaven as a free pass. Or something.
As long as you confess your sins.
Fuck that. Too much. So I try to eat my cracker, I guess, and I eat
Alright.
it.
So you chew down on it, swallow. It's going to grant you an additional 5 points towards your AC for an hour. Alright. Is that all you're going to do? It's going to be your bonus action.
I'm gonna run downstairs.
Okay, so you...
No!
Bye.
No! I'm there at the door, by the way.
Huh?
Wait, I'm outside the hallway.
Okay,
though.
so
He's in
outside.
the hallway. He was thrown into the hallway.
I just imagine him.
I thought he got thrown by the window.
No, he got well,
I've been in the
both. He
room
got
the whole
thrown
time.
twice. He got thrown towards the window, and then she threw him down the hallway. So he's running down towards the stairs, towards safety.
Alright, as he's running down, I'm like, no!
Next up is Father Karras.
Can I, Okay, so I have an action, I have a bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm going to... Can I yell at Mason to toss me the wafer back? Just saying, like, I have an idea. The communion wafer.
Yeah, so you yell at Mason to toss it back to you.
Like a frisbee. Mason, I need the wafer back, quickly.
Alright, man, you got some Jesus here. And I throw it back at him. You got Jesus cracker.
It's cracker.
You're both in close proximity, so it's more like you're handing it over to him. You just hand it
Oh,
over.
okay.
Yeah.
But I still say it like I'm like doing extreme, but like I like calmly place it into his hand.
And then, can I just... I want to open up a vial of holy water and just, like, douse Becky with it.
Alright, so you open up a vial of holy water, and shake it across Becky's form. Becky, you feel like a burn just saturating your form. And you take
The power of Christ compels you!
You take 6 points of damage.
The power of Christ compels you!
Are you gonna move or are you gonna stay there, Father Karras?
I think he went to the bathroom.
Who, me?
That fast?
I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
No,
Are you
Patty
staying there or are you moving around the room?
Oh, I didn't hear you,
You have a move.
I will... What's Mason doing? Is he just kind of like running outside or whatever?
Well, I mean, I gave you the cracker, and then that's
Jesus
the last thing
cracker.
I've done.
Yeah,
I don't know what the order is here.
I'm going to, I'll just stay in the room.
Okay.
I'll just stay where I am.
Next up is the demon inside of Becky.
I'm back.
So, can I... Well, is the window open yet?
Is the what?
Is
The
the window
window.
open yet?
No, it's not open. You gonna open it?
I'll fucking use psychokinesis and break that bitch open.
Okay, so you use psychokinesis to burst the window open.
Don't forget
Does
the
that count as
damage.
a turn?
It does.
Fuck. Okay.
That's your action. You do have a movement. Keep in mind,
Squish.
you're in Becky's body right now. If you take a jump,
I'll stay in the room for now.
okay. Next up is Jonathan Hush.
Wait, so I lose demon health points from the incense or whatever? The sage?
Oh, right. You lose 8 points from the incense and the sage.
Together? So like 16?
No, 8 points.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
Now it is your turn.
Okay. Jonathan tries to convince Becky to not do anything demonic. He's tried to speak to the real Becky, like trying to persuade her to not be demonic.
So
Yeah.
what are you saying to her?
Like, Becky, you don't. This isn't like you. You're a good person, right? Like, we can. You don't have to be bad all the time. We
But I'm
can.
a bad girl.
Bad girls get in trouble. Take it from a friend. You got in trouble, but you know.
If you have me out of here, I suck your cock.
Well, you drive a hard bargain there, but
I promise.
but if you stop being demonic, we can get out of here. That's just all that's all that it takes.
Becky,
If your mind.
go ahead and make a fortitude check, and then I need Jonathan to make a persuasion check. See if you can persuade a demon who has been there, done that before. Oh, wow.
Well, shit.
Oh,
Fuck.
even for a demon. I mean,
Wow, Jonathan, you're so nice to me. Maybe I should stay here and, like, potentially die. Like, if my body dies, it's probably because of you, but, like, I'll stay for you.
Alright.
Okay.
Next up is Mason.
Okay. I kind of need an update, like where everyone is in the...
Jonathan is in the room beside you, so is Father Karras. Patty is nowhere to be seen. Your leader, your fearless leader.
Yeah, he ran downstairs and I tried to stop him. I was like, no.
And Becky is standing in the middle of the room at the foot of the bed.
Okay.
Or she's standing by the window. She's by the window.
I have a question about the this dark poetry book that I have. It says -2 fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to direct that towards a specific character, or does that go towards everyone?
Towards a specific person. Yes.
Okay. I want to use that then, my dark poetry book.
So you whip out your dark poetry book and go ahead and recite a poem from your dark poetry book.
Alright. I just wrote this like 60 seconds ago, so. You're so dead. You're so dark. My mom took the keys from me. I'm like a shark, swimming in blood. So alone, what can I do with this? I just want to go see the Smiths.
Deep.
So, Becky, is that towards Becky, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, for the next round, you have... Actually, go ahead and subtract 2 of your fortitude points.
Wait, Mason has to do that?
No, Becky.
Yeah!
Wow, that was dark. Like, even for a
Some
human
deep
being?
shit.
For a human being, that was some deep...
You must be going through so much. Oh God, no. Such an emo.
So, the demon of Becky now has 2 less fortitude points. Well done. Jesus Christ. Back at the top of the round, we are with Patty, who is making an escape down the stairs.
God damn it.
Patty.
He's gonna see the body.
I just want to go see the Smiths. Okay, the first thing I do is reach into my pocket for the flask.
Alright, so you reach
But it's
into your
not there.
pocket, and it's not there.
Dun dun dun.
And I'm like midway down the stairs, and I just like close my eyes and I'm like, motherfucker.
Fuck.
And then I look back at the room where everything is happening. I'm just like, I bet the father has it.
Piece of shit.
Is that it?
Like-
Are you still running?
No, I stopped running. I'd rather
Okay.
get my whiskey than die.
Okay, so you stop running. You're like halfway down the stairs. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Father Karras.
Can I like? Okay. So what's Becky doing right now?
She's by the window, looking like she's getting ready to jump.
And who's? Okay. I'm just gonna toss another vial of holy water at her.
Okay. So
Like it.
you toss yet another vial of holy water, which does an additional, is it 6 points of damage?
Yeah.
It does. The demon inside her squeals.
Squeal, biggie.
There's a
Everyone would take the pain away.
strange stink inside of the room now. Now it is Becky's turn, and Becky automatically takes an additional 8 points of damage from the sage and the incense.
Did you a fart there, Jonathan?
So, I'm gonna use, what is it called? Hold up. A natural body and levitate myself out of the window onto the roof of the house.
In a terrifying display of power, Becky levitates out of the window and goes up onto the roof of the house. Out
She's
of
like
range.
Santa Claus.
Next up is
See us,
Jonathan.
lads.
Holy shit. She's levitating.
And you know that was a pretty desperate act If the demon is running, there probably is a good reason behind it.
Jonathan rushes to the window and he calls out for Becky and just begs her to come back inside. And he's holding out his snack of choice, which is a nice, thick Twinkie. And he's like, come back! Come back, I have like a Twinkie. Everyone likes Twinkies. Come on, we'll come back inside. We'll get high and we'll eat Twinkies. And please come back. Don't go onto the roof.
Jonathan tries to lure the demon with a Twinkie.
I'm on a no carb diet. How dare you?
Fuck.
But I have weed as well. He's holding a Twinkie and the weed. Like, please come back inside. Don't go onto the roof. Just come back
It's
and
too late. I'm on the roof.
no,
Bye-bye.
please come back inside. No, please come back.
I'll miss you.
No, come
No,
back.
Twitter, your code out.
No, come on. We'll get inside. We'll all get high and we'll watch some we'll watch some Saturday Night Live on that nice TV downstairs.
My character
Next up,
That's probably good
Next up-
seasons too at that time.
Yeah.
next up is Mason.
Too bad the TV's broke.
Okay. I did have to
Jonathan
go
doesn't
take
know
a
that.
pee, so I don't know what I missed. I know he went downstairs and then she obviously jumped out the window.
She flew out
And
the
then-
window to the roof.
Well, she's on the roof.
Hmm?
And then Jonathan tried to persuade her back inside with a bag of weed and a Twinkie.
And you're still inside trying to lure
I'm
her in?
Yeah, he's
I'm at
like
the
leaning
window.
out the window, shaking a Twinkie up at the roof, like, come on back.
Come back.
Patty went downstairs.
Patty is standing
stopped.
on the stairs, conflicted.
I reached into my whiskey and it wasn't there, so I think
Oh yeah, okay, that's the last thing I heard. Like, and you were like blaming it on the priest, and like
Yeah.
Ryan was like bastard.
Yeah.
And then did the priest go Karis at all or no?
I threw a vial of holy water at her.
Mm-hmm.
Which she was running
hurt her
out.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
She was
I'm
the last
jumping out the window. I'm gonna follow. I'm like, dude, put the Twinkie down. Follow me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's go.
You're jumping out the window
I mean,
of a
I'm
two-story
assuming.
house.
Are you jumping out of the window?
Well, because you said that she went onto the roof, so like I'm assuming there was something to like walk on, right? Or no?
No. She
Okay.
flew up to the roof using her powers.
Oh,
Her
she's
demonic-
flying?
Yes.
God damn it, dude.
I'm still waving the Twinkie. Come back.
grab her feet.
I fucked up here. Can I go back and say I don't jump out the window?
Okay, you don't jump out the window. What are you doing?
Okay, so
Try
I was
grab her
like,
feet.
I'm looking at Hush. I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get a Twinkie. We need to find a way to get up there and get at her. Let's go.
Okay. Well,
So
maybe is there an attic? Maybe we can go up through the attic.
There is an attic.
That-
yes.
that is a good idea. Let's go. And I'm gonna walk out the room or run out the room, and I'm hoping that he's following me.
Jonathan puts the Twinkie away and he just shuffles after.
Keep the Twinkie in your inventory. We're gonna try to
we're
find the
still in
attic.
combat. So Mason runs out into the hallway, looking for the attic door.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is Patty.
Yo.
What are you doing,
Okay,
Patty?
so the first thing I want to do is find the priest.
He's still in the room.
Right, so I run to the room and I try to sucker punch him.
Oh my god! Go ahead and make a strength check.
So that's a D20.
Plus your strength modifier. Or minus your strength, depending on what it is.
It's just 0, so I'll leave it
Okay, so
alone.
just a d20 then.
Yeah.
So that hits. That just barely hits him. Go ahead and roll a
Just take my
d6.
whiskey.
Can I like defend myself?
Hold on,
No.
he's-
It's a sucker punch.
Okay,
Oh,
so he, as soon as you turn to follow or to look at Mason as he's running out of the room, suddenly a fist blindsides you right across the face.
Jesus, what was that for? You take my whiskey, you motherfucking. No, I didn't take your whiskey, you drunk bastard.
Karis, it's your turn. And you just took 2 points
Punch
of damage.
him back, punch him back,
Holy
punch him
shit.
back.
I'm gonna put Patty into like a fucking arm bar. Jiu-jitsu this bitch.
You're gonna try and grapple him? What is that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh, fuck.
They're gonna end up fucking killing each other. Freaking WWF.
Ah, shit.
Let's see. Nope, not quite. So as you're like struggling to grapple him, he just squeezes out from underneath you. Next up is Becky.
Why are we still in combat when there's no more combat?
What are you doing?
I'm chilling on the roof. No one's there.
You're just gonna sit on the roof, not do anything?
Well,
Okay. Next up
wait,
is...
what?
Alright, tell me, what are you doing?
I'm thinking. So they're going to the attic. Is there a way to access the roof from the attic?
Yes. There's like a little
Okay.
ventilation system up there where they can kind of climb out onto the roof.
But I think the team would know that.
Not yet, because you're not in the attic yet. You wouldn't know that, but just FYI in the future. What are you doing, Becky?
Do I know they're going to the attic?
No.
We have to just fly away.
What?
You can't fly
can't do that.
far.
You don't have wings!
Stop it, Roth!
So your levitation is pretty limited. You were able to make it to the roof because your bedroom is on the second floor and it's like 8 feet out of the window up onto the roof, so it's not very far. You know,
Can I possess someone?
you can try to. Who are you gonna try to possess?
Well, I know that you can't possess the priest or whatever. And Mason has the fancy flask shit. So the only two people I can possess
But does
are...
she know that?
She was in the room, but
She wouldn't have known that, though.
The demon knows everything, bitch.
You have to roll for it. Or something, I think.
Who are you
I don't
trying to
know, though.
possess?
Possess
Mason?
Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Oh,
fuck
Go
Mason.
Jonathan, go ahead and make a fortitude check.
fortitude.
Sorry, Johnny boy.
Oh, I thought you loved me.
Please
I
roll.
do, but you're not helping me, so that's what I gotta do.
Oh, Jonathan.
Yes!
Jonathan, as you're standing there, you feel the sensation of something pressing into you, and it tries, but it doesn't get you.
I'm just trying to get inside you.
I just like flick some dust off of my my shoulder, like something
Like Jay-Z.
old as just
Next
dust,
up
maybe
is-
asbestos, whatever.
Next up is Jonathan. What are you doing, Jonathan? Standing there with your Twinkie, waving it out the window. That's gross.
No, he's with me. We were trying
Yeah,
to find
no.
the attic.
We're
Oh, that's
trying
right.
to find the
Okay,
attic.
Yeah, so you're running down the hallway with Mason, trying to find the attic. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Okay, no problem. You look up from the middle of the hallway, and there is a kind of a doorway in the ceiling where you can push up and get inside the attic.
I found it.
These
As
good
I
rolls.
say, as I point upwards. I found it.
Next up
It's
is
right there.
Mason.
Next up is me?
Yes.
Okay. So I see. I don't have to roll to see that he found.
No, you don't have
door?
to roll.
I'm-
He pointed it out.
I'm
He said,
basically-
"There it is."
Okay. I'm just making
basically
sure you're the
pointing at it.
DM. I don't want to fucking step on any toes. So, okay. Do I hear the shit going on with King, or not? King, oh, God damn it! Fucking the names here. So with Karis and Patty.
Yes, you do. You hear some commotion in the bedroom.
All right. So I'm like, hush! Get up there! I'm gonna go check on them because I hear some shit. So I run back in the room to get into the kerfuffle that they're in.
Take some ass down there, please. That priest is mean, or whatever.
So, Mason, you run back into the room and you see what looks like Karis trying to get a hold on Patty. Doesn't quite get it. They're in the middle of combat. Are you gonna do anything? That was your movement.
Yeah, I want to use intimidation, but I'm giving back the flask to Patty.
What are you doing
intimidation.
what are you using to intimidate him? Are you saying something?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold up the flask. I'm like, listen, motherfucker, I took this from you because you were abusing it. You can have it back now, but we need to work as a unit, a single unit here, please.
I don't like hear him. I'm just like, what are you without that clout, father?
I have like a perk on intimidation.
Okay, Patty, go ahead and roll for fortitude. And go ahead and roll for intimidation, Mason.
Oh shit.
Do you have any modifiers on top of that?
On strength, I have 0.
For fortitude, that would be your wisdom modifier.
Oh, +2.
Okay, so that would be 7. And no, Mason totally trumps you. So he yells what he yells at you and shoves the flask towards you, and you feel a sensation of fear wash over you as he stands there with your flask. Like you would want to reprimand him normally, but because he was so forceful, it'd be hard to right now.
Like, look, man, you haven't paid me at all on this fucking job. I'm just doing this shit for free. You said I was gonna have a paycheck. You don't have direct deposit. Like, come on.
Next up is Patty. What are you doing, Patty?
Okay, I kind of look to Mason and I'm like, Mason, my only son, why would you do this to me? It was you all along.
I told you, you were abusing it.
You know that's my lifeblood there, Mason. If I lose that, I'm proper fucked.
You need a clear head. We've never been in this shit. We've investigated people's houses, and they've always been like fucking drunks or fucking crazy. This is the real shit, man. I had to do something.
Well, sorry I left my proton packs at home, Mason, but fucking give me that shit now.
I gave it to you. And I like Ghostbusters, but let's go.
I down like the rest of the whiskey, and I put the flask back in my coat, and I'm like, sorry about that, father, and then I'm like, walk away.
I just look off to the side and whisper, piece of shit.
It's now Father Karras' turn.
I don't know, I guess the only thing to do really is just go up to the attic, right? And kind of follow around the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just go that way then.
So as you rush into the hallway, you see Jonathan standing beneath the attic door, which he is now prepared. It's a little ladder that leads up to the attic. And you rush up into the attic. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
All of us?
No, just Father Karras. No, you gotta do roll. Exclamation point
Oops,
roll.
I'm bad.
D20 plus 3.
Broke it.
Alright, so you look over to your left and you see a slatted ventilation in the wall, which bleeds in a bit of the moonlight as it is now nighttime. And you can hear Becky up on the roof. Go ahead and... What do you want to do?
So is there like a doorway that leads up there or something? Or you said there
No,
was like a vent?
it's like a slatted vent in the wall that just allows some air circulation to come into the attic so it doesn't get too hot or anything like that up there. Your options are to break open the vent and possibly crawl out onto the roof, crawl up onto the roof. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, we need to get on that roof. We need to help this young girl.
All right.
So,
Father.
No, Patty! No more talking! I'm breaking this open! You're drunk!
Go ahead and make a strength
I
check.
can't.
No!
That'll be your action.
No talking!
You say no to the DM.
She said no.
It's a no to Patty.
She said no.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a strength check. That'll be your action.
Oh
Oh my god.
Dude. Fuck! He goes directly to hell.
As soon as you go to punch the vent to tear it open, it doesn't even bend to your will, and
He dies.
you break all the knuckles in your right hand.
Yes!
No.
For just
Can you fall through the roof, the
I'm
ceiling
just like,
as well?
with shaking my
you
hand.
can't use that hand to punch anybody. If you do, you'll incur damage.
Does he lose health?
Okay.
Father, did you really think that would work?
He should lose health for breaking his knuckles.
No, I won't.
Just saying.
No, it's fine. Becky, it's your turn next.
Do I know they're trying to come to the roof?
I mean, after a pretty unsuccessful ping, you think so.
Yeah, you hear them
Okay.
down below you.
I'm just gonna yell for Jonathan and be like, Jonathan, I thought you cared about me.
I
I
do
thought
care.
you would help me. I thought you'd be nice and like we live happily ever after. I feel betrayed.
But we were, but-
roll a persuasion check, and then I need Jonathan to roll a fortitude check. She's not using an ability right now. She's just trying to use her words to persuade you.
Jonathan's a cuck.
Listen, you. Listen, you.
Beta.
Don't let me come over there.
Oh shit, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she sounds very seductive. This could be the actual Becky.
Oh,
Is she
yeah.
still possessed? I don't know.
You drive a hard bargain, but I
Please just help me. They're trying to kill me.
Johnny boy, you up there, pal?
yeah.
Jonathan, what are you doing? It's your turn.
I'm gonna punch the priest.
Oh my god. So you have climbed up there into the attic, and after hearing Becky calling out to you in her sweet voice, you feel compelled to, I guess, defend her, to protect her. And go ahead and make a strength check as you try to sucker punch Father Karras from behind.
Why is every punch a sucker punch?
He's coming
Give me
up
a
behind
chance.
you. He's coming up behind you. You don't have any reactions here. Yep, no, you hit him right in the back of the head. Go ahead and roll a d6. You take 3 points of damage, Father Karras. You're so mean.
Well, you just killed the priest, so congrats.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Good luck.
One punch, Jonathan. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Great job, team. Excellent job.
I blame Patty because he attacked you earlier.
Did you really kill him?
Yeah, I'm actually dead.
You're not unconscious? We can't, like, try to revive you?
No, I think that like
How could you kill him?
Johnny, what the fuck?
No, how could he? No, like, really.
Patty,
Kill him.
It happens every
half my
day.
health.
People punch people and they die from brain damage.
I
So
Yeah, but could he do it? He was like a blubbering mess like an hour ago. And all of a sudden he has the strength to fucking punch someone and kill someone?
yes, he
I
hit
just
him.
wanted to do an exorcism.
I know. You guys are fucked now. Good luck. Jonathan punches him in the back of the head.
Can the Twinkie get in the way?
Poor Father Karras did not see this coming as he was nursing his right hand from the knuckles that he hurt. And Jonathan just knocks him in the back of the head. He drops like a sack of potatoes in the air.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a fucking At this point, he's just a blubbering mess again, and he curls off on the ground. He's crying into his hands. Like, I didn't want to be like this, my father. Ah!
Stick around because I might need
I'm
you
so
still.
proud of you, Jonathan. I'm so proud. Thank you for seeing me.
Jonathan's just a blubbering mess. He eats the Twinkie.
And there's no doctors in this group either, so we can't
But I can
bring
talk
back.
to the priest still.
Oh, that's
I
right.
mean,
Okay, so as you drop dead to the ground, Father Karras, suddenly you feel a light sensation, like you feel the relief from your pain.
God is touching his asshole.
And a bright light comes through the vent that was right in front of you, and you feel washed with warmth. And suddenly you look around, and everything is sort of lit up as warmth.
I'm finally going to heaven.
But you look in your spiritual form, and you see Jonathan staring down at what is your body.
Oh, what a piece of shit. Fucking beta.
Spur it down right now.
And as you look up, you
Thanks,
do
Thomas.
see a red, shadowy form through the roof right above you.
Oh god, what is this?
Okay, next up is Mason.
Okay, so where am I then? Am I just coming up the stairs?
You're up in the attic now, right behind Jonathan. You just saw him.
Did I see that happen or no?
You saw it happen. It was right in front of you.
Okay, so it's on camera. Like, dude! What the fuck, man? You're gonna start crying again?
I didn't want to be like this. Please, my fucking brother.
Johnny, I know I punched him earlier, but I didn't want to kill him.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I crumble under pressure. I'm sorry.
Mason, what do you do?
I go up to Hush, and I'm just like, dude, get yourself together. Fucking get up there, and you need to fucking control her. And I want to look around to see if I see Patty.
Yeah.
Patty? Where are you, Patty? You're up there, aren't you?
Yo. Yeah, I'm with Mason.
So what do you do?
Okay,
What do you do
so
with Patty?
when I have eye contact with Patty, I do the wide-eyed thing, like, and then then I'm like, dude, we need to get up there. We need to get up there and fucking get her. This sucks that this happened right here, but we need to get up to get her.
Alright. The only thing I can see as this is a mission success is if we both just, as soon as we see her, we need to bind her into fucking something, just anything, and then just break it.
All right, everybody pause. Does anyone have anything that can like tie someone up or anything in their inventory?
It's not that kind of role-playing game.
I have unlimited condoms. Does that work?
You tie her up with condoms?
No.
Alright,
No.
I got an idea. Johnny and Mason, you just pin her down and I'll do the binding.
I can just hug her. That usually works. We don't have to resort to violence, even though
If that's what you want to call it, then fine.
Oh, okay. I'll hug her and you guys do your thing.
Patty, can you let him take a swig of your whiskey?
What? I don't.
Would you allow that?
I don't drink. I'm sorry.
No, you have to drink. You just fucking killed someone.
He's below the age of
I
21.
think you need a drink. In fact, here's a cigarette. Let me light it
Jesus,
up
you're
for
one
you.
to talk. You killed the mom.
That was an accident.
We
That
have
was an
two
accident.
murderers
I
here.
didn't purposely. I was trying to get her out of the house. All right. I wasn't like, hey man, just gonna fucking punch you. Like I was trying to get her out.
Jonathan just ruffles around his coat and he pulls out like his bag of weed and he just lights one up. He's like,
You have weed? You didn't even tell us?
it's my weed for my anxiety. I need it. It helps me calm down.
I grab the bag. I
Wait,
take
no,
it.
you guys are like
No.
going out of order right now. You can't grab
Okay,
it.
alright, sorry, okay.
Okay, calm the fuck down. Calm down. Alright, so Mason, you're done. You just fucking just talked. You didn't do anything. Patty, you're next. What are you doing?
Alright, so we need to get that grate open first of all.
Try not to break your fist on it.
I'm not the pussy priest, don't worry about it. I don't need the power of God to break this
Oh, wait,
grate.
it's the deal of the dead.
I just need to swig a bit of whiskey. And then I try to punch the grate open.
Alright,
as well.
go ahead and make a strength check. See if he can do it.
He also breaks his entire knuckles. Oh, holy shit.
Wait,
What?
no,
What?
You did that wrong.
Holy shit.
Cheater. And
What's your strength modifier though?
Yeah.
No, 0.
Okay. Yeah, like after seeing what happened up there, his adrenaline is high. He reels back his fist and punches straight through that grate, bursting most of it outward, creating a nice big hole through the slats where everybody can climb out onto the roof where Becky is above them.
I suppose that's the power of God there, priest, isn't it? You piece of shit.
As he steps over the dead body. Alright, so the spirit of Karis is with you. He can't physically do much. He can kind of push objects a little bit, but he can keep an eye on the demon, which is above them. You can also speak to the demon.
Yeah, I can speak to him. So, Kara, sorry about that messy business earlier. I didn't know Johnny was going to piss out on us in pussy mode and kill you.
Oh, was he talking to me?
Yeah.
I heard what you said about breaking the grate. You piece of shit. Fuck you.
This beautiful white light beside you. You kind of see for a moment, basically says, piece of shit, fuck you.
Nah, I just call him a piece of shit. He's like, you piece of shit.
Listen, Father, I'll probably need your help now in this binding. If you could, do me one more solid.
My son, I'm always one to forgive, and I will help you. But you need to do one more favor for a dead man.
What is it there, Father?
Necrophilia.
With your rippling muscles and massive biceps, I need you to sucker punch the man that killed me. Because he is an even bigger piece of shit.
I tell you what, Father, I'll do you one better. I'm gonna punch that motherfucker off this roof to his death.
Yes, my son. For that is the way of the Lord, and you will be accepted into heaven.
What?
He was a pussy from the moment that we started this mission. I don't trust him. He's not heard for this profession.
I've heard the kids at Mass throw the word beta around.
Oh my god!
The kids.
Oh. Hey, Father Karis, I'm gonna send you something. Now that you are dead.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a paranormal campaign. You now have information that you wouldn't otherwise know until you're dead. Because now you can move through walls and shit. So now you can do everything on that list. And then you also know that Becky, the demon inside Becky, has the same abilities. Okay. Next up is Becky.
So are they on the roof yet?
What was that?
Are they on the roof yet?
You are on the roof. They're not quite on the roof yet. The hole has been punched. You see the wood flying a little bit down below you, out into the backyard, where your mom is lying dead on the ground.
I didn't do that.
Wait, I want Becky, like, not the demon, but Becky to see her dead mom.
Oh my god.
So as you're occupying Becky's body, you kind of invoke her spirit to come forward through her eyes and look down and see the dead body of her mom.
Wait, who put the body out there?
You did.
I thought it was still inside.
No, you brought it out there. You threw it out there. That's what killed her.
Okay.
Holy shit, Becky, is that your mom? Oh my god, Tutu, you're right. That is my mom. I'm so sad. Becky, I'm so sorry, but I have to tell you who did it. Tutu, who did it? Oh my god. Becky, Mason killed him. Tutu, are you serious? Becky, I'm super serial. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Okay, that's it.
Anyway, next is Jonathan.
Oh boy. Okay, I just killed a guy. I didn't mean it. Maybe
Yes,
if I.
you
Okay, maybe a little bit, but
Is he still in the attic?
I get up and I basically just go in front of everyone and just go to the roof. I'll deal with this. We'll go out. We'll get Denny's after this. It's gonna be fine. So I'm on the roof now.
Okay, so you crawl out onto the roof. It's pretty easy because there's like an eave there, and then it heads up to a higher part. Where Becky
Hi,
is
Becky.
standing. She's right above you. You can easily climb up to her.
Hi. Don't kill me. Love to live.
I kind of killed the priest. I don't know
Becky,
how
I'm so proud. You know,
I don't know.
touch
I don't
little
know how I
boy.
feel about it. Oh, well, I had a feeling that he kind of did, but
Yeah, so he was going to hell anyways.
oh,
You did
Well,
the right
so-
thing.
that sucks to be him, I guess.
But also
you-
Patty.
Did-
Want to know why his wife and child died?
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't know that. He's kind of drunk all the time.
That's why he's drunk all the time. He murdered his
Oh.
family.
That's not a good thing.
I know.
Did you wanna come inside and
No, I want you to come inside.
Are
You
doing
drive a hard
anything, or are you
bargain.
just...
I think we're just having a conversation at this
Just have a
point.
conversation.
Next up is Mason.
Okay, I go up. The hole is open then, right?
Yes, you can walk out of the hole, no problem.
I whip out my dark poetry book.
Oh, no. Please no.
All right, here it is. That girl is dirty. She works at Wendy's. Oh God, please. Looking for some good head. Break her bed while I push it into her head.
That's kinky.
can't
You
run
hear
with
that?
Head with head.
Demon of Becky, go ahead and make a fortitude check to see if you can't beat that.
Reject the head.
I'm going to, because she already took 2 from that, I'm going to see if she can just go ahead and beat it. And we'll do a flat 10. 10. You gotta beat a 10.
It's too late, I already fucked up.
Come on, Demon of Becky, can you beat this poetry?
I already did it.
Nope, she did not.
8.
Oh, okay. No. His words hurt you on a level you Don't know why.
So, it's a Wendy's bitch.
But God, you're a demon. It, like, it feels like this is so degrading. This is so demeaning, and it hurts you deep down inside. This time, yeah, go ahead and take an additional -2 to fortitude.
Yikes.
Okay. Next up is Patty.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Okay. All right, Mason. I turn to Mason,
Yeah.
and then Johnny,
Yeah?
and then I turn to the ghost. Father.
Who are you talking to?
No.
Are you?
I'm a spooky ghost.
Patty, are you okay? You're talking to nobody there.
Johnny, don't worry about it. Just go back to crying or something.
No, I'm worrying about it now.
What do you need, man?
Right, you're high, Johnny. I'm not talking to anyone. You're just thinking I'm talking to someone.
I don't get high off this. It just helps with my anxiety and helps
Johnny,
me.
please.
Okay.
Johnny, please.
Direct me!
We're gonna, Mason and Johnny are gonna tie down the girl with her, grab each arm and just pin her down with your body weight, right?
So, bloody what?
Body
I
weight.
zoned out.
Body weight.
Okay.
Body weight.
I don't know what that means. Bloody.
I think just
Body weight. Come on. He wants you to hold her down.
Body weight.
Pin me down, Daddy.
Oh my God.
did you need a condom for where you're going?
I have infinite condoms, but I'm not using those.
There's no condoms in the old country, anyway. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna do my binding spell. And Father, I need you to talk to Demon and distract her while I'm doing it.
Why can't I distract her?
Johnny, I'm talking to no one here. Go back to being high or something.
You can't distract her.
I'm not high.
You're like close to. Oh my god, you're like on her team almost.
Are we all clear with what we want to do? Father, you okay?
Are you okay? You're dead. Are you okay?
Oh, my son, I'm dead, but I guess, yes.
Patty, are you okay?
I will go
I'm not
talk to
high,
the
but
spirit.
you're talking. You're talking to somebody there, Patty.
Yes, I'll go distract the spirit.
What's spirit? What?
You okay? Dead.
I'm a fucking ghost, dude. Do I look okay? My fucking body's on the floor, bro. Look at me, I'm dead. My own teammate killed me, and you sucker punched me, dude. Do I look okay? I'm dead. You fucking take a sip, bruh. I'm not okay. I'm a ghost. I'm a Christian ghost.
Oh my god.
I'm a Christian ghost.
Yes, I will go distract her for literally no reason. I should like drag you into the pits of hell. But I won't.
You should join my side.
Oh, you're right, man. Dead.
So,
Sorry.
my son. I had a brief relapse there. I will go distract.
Brief relapse.
Father, I know that there was some animosity between us, but at the end of the day, I wasn't the one that killed you.
Yes, but if this were a role-playing game and I had very minimal HP, you definitely impacted the end result.
But luckily, we're not in that situation.
Oh God.
No, we're not.
Okay, so, I guess I start to do the binding spell.
Okay. So the first step of the binding spell is you have to have the object to which the spirit is to be bound. It needs to be primed.
I use my whiskey flask.
Don't drink now.
If you
You're
use your
fucking
whiskey
drunk.
flask, you will no longer have that protection from being possessed. Okay.
That's
so
a risk I'm ready
you,
to take.
You hold out your whiskey flask. Now you must say an incantation that primes the object to receive the spirit or the demon.
Here we go, sorry. Sheena Feena Fall.
Honigalegerin.
Are you okay?
Queen Darslu. Hati ironic queuing.
It's Irish.
That's the Irish national anthem.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are you okay?
All right, so Becky, go ahead and just roll a d20, and then I also need Patty to roll a d20. The higher number will win. Oh, shit.
Good luck.
Come on.
Beat that 16. Come on, Patty. Such a peaceful thing. Oh, you did it
Nope.
wrong. Do it
Yeah, what is that?
again.
Yes. Rip.
Wait, plus or minus what?
Nope. Nope, it's just a straight d20.
Ass.
Fuck.
Yay!
So, nope, he sings this beautiful incantation, and Becky, do you have a retort towards him for what he's doing?
Your foolish rap song does nothing to me, bitch.
That wasn't even a good rap song.
Next
I
up,
felt kind of.
Patty, you are welcome to try again later on, or one of your team can try themselves. Next up is the spirit of Father Karras.
Father, I fucked up. You have to help me out here.
Father, join me instead.
Can I use my action to tell? Because Patty's the only one I can talk to right now, right?
Correct.
Okay, can I use my action?
Although
to...
did you get my DM? I sent you
Yeah,
a
yeah,
sheet.
yeah.
So you do have abilities now.
Yeah.
Patty, are you okay? You're talking to no one over there.
Man, shut the fuck up.
I'm not the one that's drunk.
Spirit of
Talking
Father
to-
Karras.
Johnny, you're high. Don't worry about it.
You're drunk. Don't worry about it.
Can I just tell Patty that I have a a small cross in my pocket that you can use to protect against possession? That's my artifact.
Yeah. So you whisper in his ear that you have a crucifix or a small cross in your pocket on your body that he can use to protect himself against possession. All right. Next up is Becky.
Yay, I use psychokinesis to throw Patty off the roof.
So, because you're so low on health, I'm gonna make you to make a strength check to see if you can even lift him up with your mind.
She's probably strong enough. Never mind.
So, Patty, you feel the sensation of your body trying to rise up off the roof, but you can already feel that the demon is very weak right now.
I don't even feel anything because I'm that drunk.
Yeah. You feel a little bit of sway in you, but it's probably the booze. Okay, next up is Jonathan.
Hey.
So dramatic.
Oh, Becky, we're gonna get through this. I swear.
You should kill them.
That's a big prize.
The price is my body.
But what if I want more than your body? What if I want your person? What if I, maybe we can go out sometime.
Okay, as long as you kill them.
I attempt to push Patty off the roof.
Oh
my god. Go ahead and
This better work. This better work for you, man.
make a. You said you're high, right?
I'm not high.
You said you smoked weed earlier.
You smoked weed. So you have
Oh,
the
okay.
advantages of being high, which is you take half damage, but you also have disadvantage, which is go ahead and make a strength roll.
Okay, here it
at
is.
disadvantage. So roll twice and take the lower number.
20.
Oh fuck! Thank God.
So
Yes.
you go to attempt to push Patty, and he sees you. Go ahead, Patty. You have a reaction. You can react to that.
What,
What-
like
what do
with
you
my
wanna do?
voice or roll?
You can physical reaction. What do you want to do?
I'm
You're
like,
drunk, Patty. You need to stop.
I'm like, oh fuck this, and then I just headbutt Johnny
Go
as he
ahead.
tries to approach me.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Give him the old Zidane.
I have no modifiers. 0.
Okay, just roll a d20.
1. I can.
Alright, no
Yes.
problem. You bash him in the head. Go ahead and roll a d6 for your damage. Oh.
Oh, goddammit.
So you hit him in the head, which
No!
dazes him. Go ahead and take 1 point of damage. Jonathan Hush.
Yeah.
Johnny, go fucking sit down and fuck off.
You're drunk, Patty. You're abusive.
Johnny, you're fired.
I don't care anymore. You're a drunk piece of shit.
Okay, next up is Mason.
I just want to try to hold her.
Hold me,
Please.
Daddy.
Go ahead and make a strength check. And this will be against normal human Becky, because the demon's health is so low that... And because it's just a frail little girl with a demon inside her, that's it. Alright, oh, not only that, you don't grapple just one arm. You're able to grapple both of her arms behind her back. No problem whatsoever. Next up is Patty again.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Okay, I'm gonna try to... Right, Johnny, just stay over there. I'm gonna try to bind and spell again. If you get up, I will actually fucking shoot you.
What are you... Can I ask what you're even going to bind her to? Do you have anything?
He's using a flask.
Oh.
Johnny, alright, I'm gonna try binding spell. Shina fina Garen Windar slew. Okay.
Spirit just leaves. I was like,
It
fuck.
succeeds because the demon is being held back. She can't interrupt you. Okay.
Get off me!
Because the binding is a ritual, go ahead and move on to the second step, which would be compelling the spirit into the object.
Okay, you must command the spirit in. You must roll off. Okay, so you have to roll off me and her with a d20, right? Or d6.
It'll be a d20.
Okay.
And this is very dangerous. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh,
Do I
yeah.
roll too?
Yes, Becky, go
Yes.
ahead and roll. It's the demon inside. Oh my god! Okay. Patty, go ahead and take 4 points of damage.
Okay, I'm dead.
You dead?
Welcome, Pete. It's
Oh.
a great view, bud.
Oh.
So
Oh,
as
shit.
you go spirit to spirit up against this demon, trying to will it into the flask, suddenly the demon overpowers you and you just collapse. Your face melts of expression and you pass away.
My paycheck!
Mason! Fuck, Mason, I'm
She
dying.
was... He's a drunk! I knew it! I told you!
You have to bite her.
I wonder if he was ever sober.
I'm
I'm just like floating in the air. I'm like, hey man, how's it going?
Sorry about earlier.
That's right. I'm just hanging out.
All
I guess
right.
we're both dead now.
Next up is the spirit of Karis.
Oh man.
Hey,
I don't
what are you
know
gonna do,
what the
dude?
Fuck to do, dude.
You gotta do something, man.
I'm going to. Can I psychokinesis one of my last vial of holy water in my body and like throw it up to Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So a vial of holy water flies out of Karis's pocket, his body, and launches over towards Mason, and automatically lands in his pocket.
Dude.
Next
Who's
up,
in this weed?
Dude.
next up is Becky. Becky, go ahead
with
and
this.
make a strength check to try to get out of that grapple using human Becky's strength stats, since your health is so low right now. All right. So she struggles. Actually, Mason, go ahead and make a strength check as well. So you're kind of struggling against each other.
Okay.
Try and beat that 13.
Hey, sorry for punching you earlier, dude.
Oh my god! You're so enamored with this object that's flying into your pocket, you don't even realize as Becky elbows you in the stomach and then horse kicks you in the balls to get away from your grasp. Becky is now free. Next up is Jonathan.
Oh my god, Jonathan, help me.
I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck Patty died. You drunk asshole.
Kick Riley's down.
That seems like a bad idea,
Kill
Becky.
him.
I accidentally killed the fucking priest. Patty's dead because he's a drunk prick. And now Mason is just
Mason is the
wincing
bad
over there.
boy.
Mason is...
You should just kill him. You. Kill him. Yes.
I just eat the
Becky-
Twinkie. I have no idea what to do at this point.
It's just-
I just eat the Twinkie. Twinkie's gone.
In a fit of panic, Jonathan just shoves a whole Twinkie in his mouth and just starts chewing on it. Next up is Mason.
Get back up. Fucking try to fucking tackle her again.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check. See.
Zero again.
Pete and I are floating in the air. I'm just gonna whisper to him, hey, Paddy, do you think Mason's gonna use the fucking holy water that I gave him?
Well, I mean, if we get a chance to.
I don't know,
Yes.
he looks like he's gonna actually fucking try to attack her or something without that, so it's pretty fucking stupid if he has to.
It would actually
Wrap
like
your
kill her
arms
if he
around-
used it, you know?
I don't want to risk throwing it and missing, is what I'm trying to do.
You wrap your arms around Becky and hold her tight again. Next up,
Hey, father, he seems pretty close to her, doesn't
Can
he?
I say something? Or no?
yeah, say something.
Hush! Get over here! I've got her!
Oh, okay.
Next up is Becky.
Congratulations.
Holy water. I've got it right here. We're good. Come on.
Did you
Next
need
up
me
is
to pour
Can I
it?
use my unnatural body to contort and get out?
How you doing that? Are you like what are you twisting?
But where is he grabbing me?
He's grabbing you around your chest with your arms, keeping your arms tight.
Dare he? Maybe I can like push my arms forward, you know, like break them, like fucking tort, you know?
All right. So the demon inside Becky causes her body to twist and contort, and her shoulders pop as she slowly writhes out of your grasp.
What? She has a roll?
No, she's possessed. She's got all this holy fucking nightmare.
Fucking bullshit. Alright.
That's all good.
Oh my god.
You have 2 abilities left, Becky. But next we're moving on to Jonathan. Jonathan, what are you doing?
The pussy ain't worth it.
Still eating the Twinkie? Just gonna stand there.
No, the Twinkie is gone.
Okay.
I've eaten the Twinkie.
And you know I was yelling at you to like fucking get over here and do some shit.
I walk over to Mason like, give me the holy water. You pin her down and we'll do this, you know?
Well, she was pinned down, but she got out.
Oh, well, can you give me the holy water anyways? Maybe, you know.
How do we proceed with that?
I hold out my
He's
hand
asking
like,
for the
can you give me
holy
the holy
water.
water?
You're right
Yeah.
next to him. You can just give him the holy water.
Okay, like give it to him then.
Okay.
Now you have the holy water. That's your bonus action. So what are you doing as your action, Jonathan?
Jonathan, you don't have to do this.
I try once more to persuade Becky, the demon, to leave Becky's body anymore. Death and despair. We don't have to be mean and stuff like that. Just hear me out.
No.
Demon, Becky, you don't have to be mean. Just leave the body and
I just want to kill people and have fun and do cocaine.
But you can kill people in another state where we're not here.
Jonathan,
leave it to some other fuckers.
Go ahead and roll persuasion, and then Demon Becky, go ahead and roll for fortitude.
Fuck.
No, I mean that's a crit fail. There's nothing you can do. Basically, Becky, you don't even have to roll. He failed outright. So as he's saying this shit, the demon inside Becky is just like, why would I want to stop now? I've got 2 people dead, my mom's dead, that sort of thing. Okay, next up is Mason. Mason, now she has been freed of your grasp. You just relinquished your holy water over to Jonathan. You no longer have it. What are you doing?
Get her in a chokehold.
Go ahead and make a strength check. Again, this is going to be against human Becky because the demon is too weak now. Are you serious? There's just too much going on. There's too much going on, and as you go to make yet another grapple on Becky, Becky rolls away. She just does a spin and pulls away and just cackles at you. Alright, next up is Becky.
I want a minor possession. Mason.
Okay.
Oh.
What part of him are you possessing?
Fucking his brain.
His brain. I mean...
Okay. Well, no, you can't. It has to be a limb or something like that. Something you can move. What are you doing?
Maybe I won't do that then.
Okay. What are you doing?
Psychokinesis again.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do psychokinesis again.
Okay,
I'm
what are you
gonna
doing?
try fucking push him off the roof.
Alright. In a thrust of power, go ahead and make a strength check. And try and push him off the roof. You're sickly low. Oh. Yep, no. You and your final throes of death inside of this lady, you force your energy towards Mason, causing him to fall to his feet and roll towards the eave of the roof. Mason, go ahead and make a dexterity check to keep yourself from falling off the roof.
Okay.
I whispered to Damien, hey, sorry about that punch earlier.
Whisper back here, you piece of shit.
Oof.
Jesus.
No, you
Bye,
try
hon.
and grab the eave, but you fall, sustaining. Go ahead. Well, actually, I'll do this roll for myself. 1 point of damage as you hit a lower ledge, not quite off the roof. You land one eave lower on the roof, and you bruise your elbow really hard. Okay. Next up is Jonathan again.
Mason, are you okay? I run over to the edge, but not quite close enough, and I carefully just look over the edge, like, are you okay down there? Do you need a hand? Or like, maybe a smoke?
Is that all you're doing, Jonathan?
No! He does more.
Jonathan, kill him.
I don't know what...
He does more.
Kill him.
You remember, you know that you have the holy water in your pocket.
Yeah.
Mason,
Kill
say
him.
a poem. Say a poem, Mason.
I got one ready, man.
I, once more, try to convince the demon to leave Becky. Leave her body, please.
Totally,
Just
like, kill him.
please just leave her body. Leave her alone. Go possess someone else. Please.
You realize if I leave her body, she won't like you anymore. And then we have nothing. You'll just be a lonely murderer.
Alright,
Leave
well,
me.
I mean... Alright, well... That's not nice.
You need me. Face it.
In a final act of desperation, I throw the holy water at Becky.
You flick the holy water at Becky, and as soon as it hits her, she begins to writhe. The skin begins to bubble, and the last powers of the demon dissolve away. Becky collapses unconscious on the roof, and the demon is expelled from her body. But it's still there in the air. And in fact, the spirit of Father Karras and Patty can see it now, and it's this large, blood-red spirit that is flowing with demonic energy, with two large ram-like horns curling out of the side of its head and large pointed teeth and skull eyes.
Can we beat it up? Can we beat up the demon?
Yes, only the spirits can beat the shit out of the demon.
Can we do like a double suplex on this bitch?
Double suplex the demon back into her body.
The next step is Mason. Mason, what are you doing? Keep in mind, the demon is out there. It can still possess people.
I don't know my position, demon, at this point.
You're down a little bit below the roof. You can still climb back up on the roof and do something. You know, like bind it. Especially now that it's not in a body.
So I fell back down. Okay, so, well, again, go back up, fucking grapple what I can.
What are you grappling?
I'm grappling the demon.
You can't grapple the demon. You don't see it.
I only see the human.
Use your camcorder.
Becky is unconscious on the ground. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
use the camcorder, Luke.
Luke? What?
I'm always using the
Use
camcorder.
the force.
No, you're not. What are you doing?
I'm going to. Well, I have the camcorder, but I'm going up and I'm doing a soft chokehold to the body.
Mason, the demon, it's gone.
You have no
Right?
problems. You wrap your arm around Becky's neck and put her in chokehold. She's unconscious already, so.
Mason, stop.
As you're
Sorry, I was writing a poem. I wasn't paying attention.
Go ahead and make a strength check on the unconscious body of Becky. Let's see if you do some damage on her while she's unconscious.
It's a
Mason.
soft. It's a soft one.
Mason, stop. It's. I think it's over, man.
Is it lagging?
Uh.
Looks like it's lagging.
Yeah.
That's a 0.
So it's extremely soft.
No. Her AC is only 8. Go ahead and roll a d6 against Becky's unconscious body.
Me? Oh my god,
Yes.
please kill her. Please find a destroyer.
Yeah, at this point. Okay.
Give me a 6.
1.
Give me a fucking 6, please.
1. Is Becky dead?
What's Becky's body
No.
HP at
2.
now? Okay, she only
Is
has
that
2. So as you're putting a gentle, even though it's gentle, you're overestimating it. Squeeze hold on her neck. You can see her face turning blue. Well done, Mason, I guess? I guess. Next
My
up
bad, I
is
was writing a poem.
Demon Becky.
Wait,
I whispered to Damien.
I can still be the demon and kill people? I'm at 2 people now.
The only
What?
thing that you can do now that you're out of a body is possess somebody or attempt to possess somebody.
Let's possess
Can we intervene in any way?
Jonathan.
Oh.
Okay, no, they can't you guys can't intervene yet. Go ahead and, Jonathan, make a fortitude check, and then I also need the Becky demon to make a fortitude check.
Fuck.
I whispered to Damien, I can't believe you rolled a 2.
Shit.
No problem. The demon settles down into the body of Jonathan, forcing him out of his own body. And now
What a surprise.
Kiss the reins on the.
Well, I really regret bringing Johnny on this mission.
That was her last ability slot, so like, does he pass out?
Nope. Oh, well, yes. So he passes out. That was your last ability slot, so he does pass out. On the roof there. It gets really quiet. So now it is Mason on the roof by himself, choke holding Becky's body. Mason, what are you doing?
Bitch is blue! I think I'm done. That. I don't want to kill 2 people.
What the fuck?
And I don't see Hush.
I mean,
when you hear a on the roof and you look over and Jonathan has just dropped, almost like he fainted.
Alright, I go over to him. Just like, hey, what's up, man? What are you doing? I have the camera. I'm pointing at him.
You see a kind of dark, shadowy, wispy kind of look radiating.
Punch him in the
out.
face.
come on.
You punch him in the. Go ahead and roll a d6 as you punch the possessed, unconscious Jonathan in the face.
As soon as I see that shit, I was like, oh.
I hope you break your fist on my face.
Wait, is it strength?
No, because he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go,
Ow.
Jonathan, go ahead and remove 2 hit points from your body.
7.
Me and Damien whisper, Mason, Mason.
Next up is Patty, and I'm going to improvise and say that you can attempt to strong arm this demon. Well, it's actually inside. You can try. We'll say you can try and attempt to rip the demon out of Jonathan's body by strong arming it.
Can I help him with that? And like we combine rolls or some shit?
No, not right now.
Good try though.
I mean, if
I'm
you...
just floating there. Well,
I'm sorry, Father. I live in both the reality and the paranormal reality. It's only me that can really do this.
until it's my turn, then I'll do it too.
So, Demon, you know that shit you said earlier about me wife and daughter? They're deceased. Well, it's, as they say in Ireland, it's fucking payback time.
It's tea time.
It's tea time.
Go ahead and make a spooky spiritual strength attack on this demon inside the body that's like sleeping now.
Is that just a D6?
Do a well, because he's let me see here. Because he is sleeping, so you don't really need to see if you can. No, you're actually physically trying to pull him out. It's not going to damage him so much as you're trying to pull him out. So go ahead and roll your strength. And
Roll a what, sorry?
roll a d20 plus your strength modifier. Or minus, depending. Because you don't have a strength modifier, do you? Is it just 0?
No.
Okay. Oh, perfect!
Oh.
This is our first nat 20 of the campaign today.
Right, fucking come here, you fucking demon, you.
So you pull him, this demon, Tutu, out of Jonathan Hush's body, almost like it was no big deal. You just engulf the demon and pull him out.
Right, I don't give a shit about Johnny at this point, but get the fuck out of here.
Pull him straight out.
I'm just trying to party, man.
You stay the fuck out of it.
And in doing so, Jonathan actually wakes up. He's conscious again. But now the demon.
Why's my face hurt?
And he can no
Does
longer
Mason
be
see this?
possessed. He's been blessed by this spirit that saved him.
Does Mason see this through his camera?
He sees what looks like the shadow being sucked out of the body by a bright, kind of glowing orb. That's what it looks like on his camera.
Right, so I just kind of do a slight, like, middle finger to the camera as I'm doing it.
Next up is the spirit of Karis.
Can I just like? So does the spirit have like a certain amount of hit points or something?
Since
I'm just not too sure what to do.
yeah, its hit points are gone now, so I'm gonna say you can continue to either do an exorcism as a spirit or a binding. Only the investigator spirit can do the binding, so only Patty can do the binding. But you can either begin an exorcism on this demon, or you can let Patty try to continue the binding.
I can't do an exorcism because I don't have any more holy water. So I'm going to.
Well, now that the spirit is kind of out of the body, can he interact with that spirit that's out of the body? Can I be like, Damon, grab his legs?
You can just grapple it, like hold on to it so it can't repossess anybody else.
Damon, for fuck's sake, get over here and stop looking. Help me get him out of here.
Alright, I'll just grapple it then.
Go ahead and make a strength check at advantage. So roll twice and take the higher number because Patty is holding on to it as well.
Ghost gangbang.
I have water.
Alright, so 16 hits. So you have no problem kind of congealing your energy around this demon along with Patty, and you're holding on to it so it can't possess anybody. Next up is Becky. Right now you're bound, so there's not really anything you can do. Sorry, Demon Becky. You can attempt to struggle out of it, but you're gonna have to beat both Patty and Damien.
So let's try it.
Go ahead and make a strength check. Damn. Okay. So, who do you want? Which spirit do you want to push off of you right now? You got Patty, and Father Karras.
Patty.
Okay, so you force Patty off of you. Patty, you are now free from holding on to the demon. Next up is Jonathan Hush. You've now woken up. You can no longer be possessed. You feel kind of enriched with like this light saving grace that just saved you. So, what are you doing?
Mason, did you punch me? My face
Yes.
hurt. Why?
You're being a dick.
I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go. You're good, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't think Becky's possessed anymore. She's kind of not moving either.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I didn't have anything to do with that.
Can I punch you back because you punched me in the face?
If you want to.
I'm gonna
I mean,
punch
or
you.
we can try to do this.
No, I'm gonna punch you in the face now, Mason.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a strength check against Mason. And you're no longer high. Nope, not quite. So you go to make a swing, and Mason just kind of casually ducks aside.
The fuck, man?
I said I was gonna punch you. You punched me.
Next
Only
up
fair.
is Mason.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to punch Hush. It's like, what the fuck? You want to do this, man? Are you real? Fucking wise ass. Let's do this.
Go ahead and make a strength roll. A strength attack.
Usually 10 over means it's hits.
Thank you, DM Peter.
You're going up against his AC, so yeah, he's like the lowest AC of everybody in the group. Yeah. Now you hit him. Go ahead and roll a d6 as you punch him in the face. Oh shit.
Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry, man.
Fist of the North Star.
What's your HP at like right now?
It's 1. So,
Shit.
so
You cold cock him right in the fucking face. His nose just
He explodes.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh my drink now.
and
You hit his pressure point.
Yeah, his nose just oozes blood, and his eyes all are starting to puff up and swollen. He looks really fucked up. He even staggers a bit and has to catch himself.
I'm sorry.
Next up is the spirit of Patty. You no longer have hold of the demon. What would you like to do?
I wanna punch Johnny's spirit.
You can't touch him as a corporeal.
But his
You can
spirit,
try.
His spirit, he's dead, isn't he?
Nope,
He's
he's
got
not
one
dead.
health.
He's just low on health. He's not dead yet. God, this is
Okay.
like WWE for dead people.
I'm going for derail at this point.
Okay, so I see Damien trying to take out the spirit still, and while he's doing that, I start to do the binding ritual on the spirit.
Wonderful. So you're at the second step, which is compelling the demon into an object. The flask is still on the roof.
Yeah.
On the roof there. So go ahead and do your intonation and command the spirit into the object.
Okay. Sheena Fina Tony Gallagherin Windar Slew Hatina Ranikun.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Your mom's gonna come in there like, what are you singing that?
Are you singing the Irish Idol?
Listen, like singing.
So Patty's spirit slowly pulses with a beautiful white light. Go ahead, both of you roll a d20 to see.
Mom's patriotic.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh.
There's
One.
no way he's gonna get a 1. Oh! So suddenly you
Overkill.
see the giant shadowy red monster start to shrink and compile into this dark black orb, which slowly gets sucked into the flask. The flask shivers as this happens. Mason, Jonathan, you can both see this happen. All right, you, Patty, are welcome to proceed on to the third step, which is making sure the object is sealed.
For a while, I'm just like still in my, because it works so well, I'm still in my native tongue, so I'm like, Tame Gawala Galer, Hussy Mayor Salaura, Conic Mayor, son of shite. Blah.
Shite.
Right.
And it works.
So,
The demon is sealed into the object because it's already at such low health points. In fact, I think it doesn't have any health points left. So the demon is officially sealed within the object, and for a moment the flask glows like a red hot. And Mason and Jonathan, you see this, and then it cools off.
Patty is fucking insane, I swear. What is in that flask?
And now you're out
I
of
write
combat.
in a white light to Mason. I dare you to drink that lol.
Okay. Do I see that?
So in
Or do I hear it?
a moment of miraculous light, you see it scrawl across the night sky. I dare you to drink that, lol. But you don't know what lol means because this is the 90s. What is that? Lol.
Invented in the 60s, technically.
I'm tempted to either roll for it or just do what I want to do.
So, the situation we're in now, there is a dead Patty.
Daring you to drink a demonic flask.
A very beat to shit looking Jonathan Hush. Mason is standing there over an unconscious and slightly purple but getting better Becky. Karis is dead inside the attic.
One punch.
Suddenly you
Where's-
hear, woo, woo, and you look down and you see a police car pulling up, and a fat man standing in the driveway next door just looking up at the roof. And a police officer steps out of the car and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing up there?"
I whispered to Damien real quick. You know, they're gonna see a dead priest and a dead little girl. You know what they're gonna think, right?
No, what are they gonna think?
Black people.
Whoa!
What? Holy shit.
I don't know whose turn it is.
We're out
Yeah,
of, we're
there's
in
no
combat
combat.
now. We're no
There's
longer
no
in combat.
coffee.
I
We're,
put the flask in a condom.
Martha's dead body.
You
What? Did you just?
Why?
Did you just? Did you just put the flask in a condom?
Yes.
Okay, so now
I yell,
you-
"Fucking pigs!" and I fucking run off.
Did the cops see Martha's dead body?
No, they haven't investigated the property yet. God damn it! What the fuck?
I'm just huddled next to Becky, just trying to keep her from rolling off the roof. Like, get him off of there!
Off the roof.
So, Becky, you slowly start to come to. The demon has now been forced into an object, which is now in a condom in Mason's pocket.
I'm running.
Where are you
I
running
yelled
to?
"fucking pig."
Where are you running to?
Okay, so I'm going to. Well, first I yell, "You
You're-
fucking pigs!" And then like I'm looking off the roof if there's anything I can like jump off of. If it is like really high up.
It's high up.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
god, you're gonna die jumping off the roof.
2.5 stories.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the thing like where I like kind of jump off and then dangle with my fingers, and then whatever I have to roll to like get off.
Right. So
You're gonna
you
smash
scoot
your head on the
down-
coffee table on the way down.
You scoot down onto the eave. Go ahead and make a strength check to see if you can hold on to the edge.
Okay.
1.
Under your body weight. Gotta beat. I'll say you have to beat a 10. Nope.
Yes!
Oh!
In one swift movement, you go to
Ah!
perch off the ledge, and you just—it's like your fingers don't even try, and you fall. Go ahead and roll your damage. That is 6 points of damage.
Are you dead?
No,
What's
Okay.
your HP?
I'm invincible.
What's your HP?
Right now it's 11, 10, 9.
How do you have 11? You don't fucking have 11.
What? He's dead, right?
No, because I had the buff at the beginning. Remember?
What's your buff?
The cracker.
Yeah. So now I have 5.
Oh, okay.
I was at 9, then I went up to 12, then I went down to 11, and now I'm at 5.
Let me see here. So that wafer only lasts an hour. An hour's
Really?
gone by, so you don't have that AC anymore. When did you take it?
But
He
that
took it at
wasn't
the beginning,
AC.
didn't
That
he?
was like HP.
No,
Not
that's
AC.
AC. Communion wafers is only AC.
What? You gave us something that was HP.
That was
Incense? Maybe?
that was actually Patty who gave you 3 points of HP when he did that. No.
That was me.
That was
Peace Be
that
With
was
You.
Karis. Yeah, he did Peace Be With You, so you have an additional 3 points of HP. What
So
was
I'm
your-
at 5 then.
Okay, so you're at 5 HP. So you hit the ground and roll your ankle a little bit. It hurts. Like you could have crushed your hip, maybe hurt your shoulder a bit, but you hit the ground and
I'm hurt. I'm hurting.
Fucking hurt. It hurt. Next up. Well, we're not in combat with it. Okay. As you do that, the police officer rushes towards the front door and tries to break the door in. And he does so with no problem. What are you doing? What is everybody doing right now?
I'm making sure Becky's okay.
Okay.
Checking
so
her vitals and stuff like that.
Damn it!
Becky looks.
Becky's awake now, right?
Yeah, she's hurting though, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, she's not.
Are you
feeling
okay,
great.
Becky?
Can I
Who
ascend
the
to heaven?
fuck are you?
What are you doing, Ghost Karis?
Can I ascend to heaven?
Yes, you can. You ascend, you will yourself off to heaven.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm going to see God. See ya, dude.
Let's see if I was right all along.
Goodbye.
There's a shooting star to mark the moment that Father Karis ascends into heaven.
Later, dudes.
Later.
See ya.
What's the ghost of Patty doing?
Okay, first of all, I want to know what I can do with that flask while I'm in spirit form.
You don't have it anymore. It's on Mason. It's in his pocket.
Didn't he throw it at the cop?
Yeah, he yelled at the cop, who is pretty sure that he's some delinquent on the roof now, so he's coming to kick his ass and arrest him.
Yeah.
So, can I bind myself to something of Mason's?
Sure.
You want to stick around a little while longer?
Yeah,
I
you
want
can
that
just
flask.
you can. Well, the flask is occupied by the demon. Are you going to try to unbind it to let the demon out, or what?
No, I
Do
said something.
it, do it.
I'm gonna try bind myself to something else of his.
Okay, what do you want to bind yourself to?
What do you got, Mason?
His dick.
His cock ring.
What?
What have you got on you I can possess?
Oh God.
Oh, his
Some
book.
cigarettes, lighter.
His book. I possess his book.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you possess
You actually, I have a poem here if you want to take it.
the dark poetry book. You kind of imbue your spirit into it. Now you're part of it.
I'll PM you.
What? Okay, so as you're kind of recovering, the police officer breaks through the door and manages to come around, sees the
Kick
body
your ass.
of Martha Ho somewhere between the kitchen and outside. She's kind of halfway through. That's where you fell and dropped
Yeah,
her.
she wasn't outside.
She was outside.
No, she wasn't.
Kind of on. Yes, she was on the deck area.
Yeah.
I say where she landed. You fell. She landed
You are the
outside.
DM, so she's outside, but like technically, like, playing she was.
So he reports in that there's a dead body on the scene and rushes out and sees you in the backyard. He pulls out his gun. Put your hands up! Get down on the ground! Put your hands up and get down on the ground! Stop! What are you doing?
Me?
Yes!
Yes,
I'm
you.
running. I'm like, fuck you, pigs! I'm running. I'm fucking running.
He's going on a foot chase after you then. Jonathan, are you still going to be on the roof?
I'm still on the roof with Becky. I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay.
Becky's gonna go down to the fucking house.
I'll
Okay.
go with her. I'll escort her out.
Okay, so you guys move back through the hole in the attic and start moving down to the house.
Yeah.
And you can see as you're headed down, down to the first floor, you see the shadow of Mason as he runs by, and then the police officer right after him.
Oh, and we see the priest.
Oh, yeah, you see the priest there. He's dead in the attic as you step over him to get back inside.
Why is there a dead guy on the ground?
He broke his fist on the. He had a stroke.
Stroke.
That makes sense.
I
He
don't
looks pretty
know.
old. Ratchet.
He Yeah. Let's just get out of here.
I
Well,
don't care about the
Mason
body.
screws himself. Yeah.
I don't even think he was part of our church.
Yeah. I think he was a pedophile though.
Wow, that's my favorite. They're the only ones who fuck me.
All right. Well, let's just go outside and wait for the cop to beat the shit out of Mason for throwing
We
a.
should call the police to tell them there's dead bodies here.
No, the police are already here. Mason already threw a.
Who's
Um,
Mason?
I'm running. I'm like fucking. I'm darting out of there, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. So
But they see me.
Mason, you are running up towards the fence of the property. What are you doing?
Jumping over the fucking fence. I'm
Go
fucking
ahead,
running.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
When you just smash right into the fence. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You go to make a flying leap over the fence. A lot has happened today. A lot has. And as you attempt to jump what is actually an 8-foot fence, you slam face first into it, and then fall backwards, sustaining 2 points of damage. Falling back, hitting your head on the ground. The cop is right behind you, like you couldn't get far, and he's gonna go ahead and make an attempt to grapple you. But he isn't able to.
Yeah.
Even in your slightly dazed state, you kind of like squirm right out of it. What are you doing?
I tell him to go to Dunkin' Donuts, and I fucking run.
So you get up and you continue to run.
Yep.
You're in an enclosed backyard. What are you doing?
Try to get back over the fence.
Go ahead and make another dex roll. Alright, this time you grapple over the fence and are able to jump over. And you continue to run. The cop is also going to try and... same, he got a 12. So he's also grappling over the fence after you. Hey, stop! I'll tase you!
Fuck you! Fuck you! And I'm running.
You hear another cop car pull up. Woo! Woo!
I'm fucking running. When I hear that, I don't even know if I have to roll for something. When I hear the siren, I'm running faster. When I hear that siren.
The tase is gonna like
And then you hear
damage him, right?
You hear, "Stop or we'll send the dog!" And then
What's my animal handling here? What's
Oh my god. It's a police dog, man.
There you got the canine unit in. Come on, man.
You threw a fucking flask at a guy and bolted.
I'm fucking running. I'm just yelling like, you fucking motherfuckers. Fuck you. I'm just running.
so you
Tase
hear,
and kill.
Loafin', and he sends the dog after you. And go ahead and make a dex roll to see if you can't outrun this dog.
You're not gonna outrun this dog, man.
Try and beat a 10. Or we'll do a roll off. Go ahead. Oh,
my
I am from Africa.
Are you running to anywhere specifically?
I'm running to wherever it feels like it looks like they can't search. I'm just like running into the blackness.
This man's running to the hills.
Oh god, so you jump another fence, like you clear it like it's fucking nothing. And you head off into the darkness. Let's see. The dog...
And I shut my mouth. As I'm running, I shut my mouth.
Okay. Okay, so the dog is going to make an attempt to see if it can't catch your smell beyond the fence.
Please.
Yeah, it can smell you, no problem. I rolled up 18.
Was that a nat 20?
It was an 18, like, it smells
okay.
you.
Close
and
enough.
Smell, yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I would kill a dog tonight. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
It heads off your direction where you're hiding in the shadows. What do you want to do?
I'm not hiding. I'm moving. I'm moving.
You're running through the shadows. It's in pursuit after you now. It's got your smell. The cops are after you. Stop!
I'm running unless there's like you have to give me some sort of I love the bark. If there's some sort of environment I have to stop in, but like otherwise I'm just running.
Tell me where you're just running. You're running through the neighborhood. You're just running.
I'm cutting through fucking like, you know, I'm not trying to jump fences if I don't have to. Like, you know, you have like different
like gates and stuff.
Like, yeah, like I'm just cutting through the fucking neighborhood. Anywhere I don't have to jump if I don't have to jump. So
let's go ahead and do a roll off then. Let's go ahead and do a just straight up
20, please.
D20. Do D20. No, nothing add on to it.
Oh, Jen, please.
The dog makes a leap towards you, and you just get a second wind, and you just keep running.
Run it off! But my mouth is shut. I already said. My mouth is shut. I really want to say some shit, but I'm not going to because I don't want to.
You just keep running.
Fuck up anything.
You're running from this nightmare of this investigation.
Like, I'm just running away from this fucking shit.
Stop!
Holy fuck.
Keep running. Go ahead and
it must be pretty faded by now, right? I mean, like, I'm running for a while.
Yeah, the dog's got excellent stamina. The cops don't. But then you hear in the distance another woo! Go ahead and make a dex roll.
Please tell me you're just gonna, like, jump like, flip over a cop car or something like that.
What do I need?
Dex. Roll for dex. This is such bullshit.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my.
So as you're rounding a corner full speed in the street, suddenly a flash of police lights comes and hits you. As soon as you...
Alright.
The cop wasn't expecting you. You weren't expecting the cop. It was coming around the corner. It hits you for... Let's do D8.
Oh, a cop car hits me?
Yeah, it hits you. It hits
you didn't look both ways.
4 damage.
You're dead. Yeah.
It killed you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hits you, sends your body skidding across the pavement. Blood begins to pool around your head. And the sensation of your consciousness leaves your body and rises.
I was trying to die anyway, but not that way.
I was really hoping that the cop would tase you and your heart would just like explode.
I was gonna like try to pull out like a fake gun, like, oh my god, he's got a gun, like shoot him.
You should have tried to drink from the flask.
Okay, that leaves Jonathan and Becky, who are now in the house, looking worse.
I mean,
for her.
do you want
Why is everyone
bowl?
dead? Of cereal.
Yeah, do you want cereal?
Okay.
Yeah.
You have knives, so like if you could give me a knife, that'd be great.
Why would you need a knife?
Because I eat my cereal with knives.
I did drop my poetry book there, by the way.
Yeah, like 4 blocks away because you're running.
So I'm just abandoned.
Yeah, you're abandoned. That's a different story now. It's a possessed book that has the story of a paranormal investigator inside of it.
I'm just gonna go outside and wait with the cops. That's...
Right.
Well, I'll have cereal some other time, and I'll just walk outside.
So, Jonathan Hush, what are you doing? Anything, Becky?
I will find a knife.
Go ahead and make an investigation check inside your own house.
One.
Your mom hid the knives because she was suspicious that you're going to use them against her. She was terrified of you. You have to beat a 10.
No. Yes!
You don't know where your mom put the knives. Your mom hid them. And at that point, the police convene around the house. They speak.
I'm going to call the police.
They take you into...
They're already there!
They take you into custody. You kind of explain what happened. They take you for mental evaluations determine that you are sane. They keep you in the hospital for a while, nurse you back to health. And our survivors of today's campaign are Jonathan Hush and Becky Ho.
Yes.
Congratulations. You survived.
We survived! Yay!
How's your first time?
I know, right? It's my first time.
I want to die first.
I'm so proud of myself.
It's all because you sided with me. Good job.
So can we recant how everybody died? Okay, so first, Becky's mom died after the demon spirit of Becky kept tripping Mason. So that, well, first she was thrown into the TV, sustained serious damage, and then the demon tripped Mason so that she fell, hit her head, officially died. Then
I one punched the priest.
yeah, after sustaining a few blows to the face and the head during combat, Father Karras sustained a final blow in the attic, thanks to his own teammate, Jonathan Hush, to the back of the fucking head. He dropped dead. And then Patty died on the roof after failing to combat the demon while attempting to bind him into an object.
Just didn't got those rolls.
And then
So did the demon even kill anyone?
No. Technically the demon... Well, the demon kind of killed Becky's mom. I would say that's successful.
Well, I wanted
But everybody else killed each other.
I wanted to kill her.
Yeah.
I told you I wanted to kill her mom.
And then Mason died after attempting to evade the police for some random reason. He just went AWOL.
It's not a random. I'm a misfit. I'm fucking running from the cops. I'm playing my character, so
Okay.
I'm always gonna run from the cops.
Was hit by a cop car after heavy pursuit by a dog.
I didn't want to, but like I had.
Fucking pigs.
But you know, I punched Hush. I was like, dude, you fucked up. Boom. But I didn't kill him.
Leaving behind Jonathan Hush and Becky Ho to live out their lives. Perhaps they got married.
And the binded book of dark poetry.
I hope they're fucking happy together.
Yeah, and now they're in possession of a possessed flask and a possessed book of dark poetry. How romantic.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to drink the flask.
And we later get high and we eat Twinkies together.
Drinking the flask.
Oh my god.
That hope will come back with a vengeance.
Oh, man.
Good luck with that relationship.
The book flies open and it just scrawls on itself the end ?
Classy.
The end?
And that song, don't you
Forget about
me.
And it's just Jonathan and Becky doing the club thing. Raise your fist in the air.
Yes.
Freeze frame, cut the credits.
I knew I was gonna die running. I was like gonna do a thing where I was like gonna like fucking pull out my hand where it like was like in the shape of a gun, but like I got killed.
I kind of wanted you to open the poetry book and then we'd start talking. You're like, go
I'm trying to.
I had the fucking poem ready, but I'm not gonna like sit there and be like, oh, here it is, guys.
You should have.
Here it is, and then run me over.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for playing. That was a lot of fun. I liked seeing you guys attack each other. I like seeing the demon beat the shit out of all of you guys. And you guys end up killing each other. Like,
Yeah. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
wow. Just
I tried so hard to kill people. Didn't kill
Yeah,
anyone.
you did, just in a non-direct way.
Yeah, it was great.
Adrian.
I think Peter, for his first time, like that was awesome.
It was pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
yeah. Well
I
done,
didn't know
Peter.
what to do.
Well done.
Woo.
Hopefully I didn't.
Obviously, Ryan, he already knows what he's doing. And then, you know, fucking,
Seasoned vet.
dude, Becky is, like, fucking fucked up. That's how that goes.
Good night,
And then, you know,
everybody. Until
fighters
next
do.
time.